Hello, welcome back. This is episode 3 of our D&D live stream.
Woo! 3! Sorry.
Shall I muzzle him?
No, muzzles are too expensive. So we are here. We thank you for joining us if you're here. It's been a little bit. We've had about a week off. Does anyone need a refresher? I'm going to say it anyway, but I'm asking first as a prompt.
Just do it.
Yes, sir, right. I do.
Golly, mister.
Golly, Mr. DM!
I would sure love a refresher right about now.
Who am I?
Alright, you're hammering up now.
Ooh, kill him.
Do I get a hero point?
No.
Oh.
Are we doing hero?
No.
Can I have one anyway?
No.
Ooh, is that a bear?
That is
Are they
indeed
made
a
up and the
bear.
points don't matter?
Is that a bear?
Alright, so what happened last
It's a
time?
regular bear. Brown bear, I think.
So last time, you all, having been quarantined in the town of Green Tree Village,
Also, just should be tuning in today.
yes, decided to look to see if you could find a way to end your predicament, maybe help the disease that has been spreading throughout the town. You made your way to the well, whereas upon descending,
There is a sickness.
you found a large group of kobolds who were rallied on by your own banter as well as the parrot one of you had purchased and brought with you.
Anybody remember what the parrot's name is?
Parrot's name's
Asshole.
Renette? Alright.
That's right.
Okay, asshole.
Renette.
I feed it lots of things, and
Mostly poison.
Mostly mushrooms that are questionable variety
it didn't die.
that you know of.
They're not questionable variety. They're distinctly unhealthy.
They also
There's no
reek of
question.
necropotency.
There's no question involved.
Necropotence. Anyway,
Power
so
of the dead.
you got, for lack of a better term, indentured under the service of the sorceress Salma, kobold,
Oh, right.
who has continued to, for lack of a better term, yet again, lead you down the underground caverns following the stream.
Yes, your self-insert is powerful and cute. We get it.
I would go with a kobold for a self-insert.
Yes.
Yes,
No.
it's small and wacky and cute.
We all know that you think you're a
Gnomes
gremlin.
where it's at. Anyway,
Yeah, you don't know the insert.
you don't know the insert meta. I'm bringing that back. Anyway. But
Alright.
you came across a group of skeletons that had been infested by the mushrooms that then rose up, gave fight, as well as attracted the attention of a large gelatinous cube.
Which kicked my ass.
Thoroughly.
Yes.
And you scratched out the rune or whatever.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah,
don't think
that's
that was me, but someone else did that.
I think it was those two, yeah, with the
Okay.
pickaxes.
It was.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. They shut down
America and,
He's not America, he's a mayor.
a mare. Whatever.
Itka.
No, Ika is not a part of that.
That's his
A
last
mare
name, isn't
It's
it?
not, no.
His last name is Simpson.
Oh. That's interesting.
Joji.
So that took you much longer than it should have.
That's a Joji to you.
That's Mr. Joji.
Anyway.
Have also scratched off a rune, which has stopped glowing, leading down a path of runes to also stop glowing. Basically, the runes lining the place have ceased to glow. You have recently defeated the cube. You guys kind of sat in a corner, took a breather, did a short rest, and here we are.
Alright. So I assume we're going to continue down the long, lonely tunnel.
There is a branch in the tunnel.
Oh, there's a branch in
There's
this.
a couple.
Okay.
Is that where the cube came from?
Cube came from one of them, yep. Goes farther straight. The cube went to one on the left side of the tunnel. On the right side is where you guys are kind of hunkered down a little bit.
Okay.
I say we keep following the water source.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense to me.
Alright.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Alright. So you guys continue to follow the water source.
Does Salamala go the other direction?
No.
Good.
He's leading us, remember?
He's leading us down the water path.
Yes. Okay.
Though you do notice
we
that
convinced
Samala is walking a little more cautiously than he has in the past.
Samala, is everything alright?
It's fine, minion.
Some blah 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 blah.
Are you sure? You seem very on edge.
It's not you to question your leader.
I mean,
yeah, but it is on me. What's up?
I'm hanging back for protection out of Sparky Sparks.
how did-
Shoot him with a laser beam.
what does he mean by Sparky Sparks?
Can't use any more magic.
He's out of
Oh.
the Sparky Sparks. Adoy.
Okay.
I'm gonna hold up the parrot. Is the parrot still alive?
No.
Parrot's dead.
You kill off the parrot
Well,
off
Parrot is
screen?
at least unconscious, frothing at the mouth.
No.
I think the mushrooms were poisoned.
Wait, is that a sign we should be?
No. He fed the parrot the mushrooms.
That's why it's frothing at the
I,
mouth and
I-
not just dead.
Fed the parrot a couple of things.
Lots of things.
It could have been a
The
number.
mushrooms.
Could have been a number of
Told that bird you were
It was definitely the
poisoning it.
bread.
Speaking of which reminds me, I believe a couple of you ate the mushrooms as well.
Yes,
He
they lasted for
definitely did.
20 minutes.
Yeah, right? Because you went on a trip and turned into a spider.
They only lasted 20 minutes. It wasn't great.
Was it worth it?
No, I mean they were
Will
free.
it be worth it?
They were free. We could distill them.
I still got a pound of them.
We can
Right.
distill them.
They have the technology.
We
Anyway,
have the dwarves.
down the path.
Yes. Or up the path since you're walking upstream.
Fair enough. Continuing on the path.
As it proceeds, everything almost gets quieter. Now that you are away from it, you do notice there's a lack of a small hum that was there when the runes were glowing and present. The runes are still there, but they've all seemed to have gone off. And therefore, the hum's gone with them. A thick moss is covering the walls, and you get the pungent smell of onions kind of filtering throughout the chamber.
Ogres.
Why would an ogre be in the well?
Smell of onions. It's a Shrek.
I know.
Good. I was hoping you did.
Does this moss look suspiciously like something that's going to explode when we step on it?
Make a nature check.
Since our druid's no good at that, I might as well.
I can handle animals. Mister, I get attacked by an 8-foot, 4-legged ape.
4-armed, but yes.
6 arms. The other 2 are for
15.
cuddling.
Nature 15.
Nature 15, it doesn't appear to be.
Okay.
Explosive vegetation.
I'm sorry, have you never eaten one of those traps?
And we just got sued by wizards.
We're playing their game.
Right.
Yeah, that's how they get you.
They get you in their web of tricks and lies, and then you slip up and name a magic card. And
So who's going first?
copyright.
Anyway, yes.
I'll eat
who
the
is
moss.
All right.
You're leading the moss?
I'll eat the moss.
Eat the moss, okay.
I said who's going first, I'll eat the moss.
So you get down on all fours and start eating the moss?
I can turn into a goat and eat the moss.
Your choice.
I'll just eat the moss.
I tried the parrot, but the
I'm
parrot's already.
just going to keep walking down the path and
Yes.
assuming that
Same.
my non-brain dead mongoloid followers are coming with.
It tastes a little funky.
Detect magic.
Does it taste a little fungy?
It's the whole area is radiating a little bit of necromancy.
Does it taste a little fungy?
There's some fuckery going on around here.
Is moss a fungus? I think moss is a fungus.
No, but mushrooms are, and this area was also infested with mushrooms.
True. I mean, the moss doesn't taste fungusy.
Is there a glow from moss?
You
From the
do
aura
guys
around
do have a
it?
torch. So
Well, I'm talking about like
And
from
a
magic
great
aura,
shining
detect magic.
beacon of a shield.
the whole area is kind of radiating a little bit, so you can't really quite pinpoint it, but I would say yes, that includes the moss to an extent.
Could we stop eating the vegetation and keep going?
Yeah, that's what I'm
It
doing.
was a quick taste. Can't track without.
Make a constitution saving throw.
Yay.
Can't track without frothing.
I think he's fine.
17.
Okay. There's a little bit of a sound, but you able to kind of push past it. You might have the poops later.
Incontinence.
It wouldn't be the first time.
What's the kobold?
Alright. So
A kobold is following you. Right
Okay.
I'm behind him.
You're not a true druid until you've.
I'm behind the both of them.
All right. As you guys proceed, the trickle of water becomes heavier. Almost.
bringing up the rear.
As you guys approach,
near the
there looks to
front.
be a lip of a small waterfall.
Look, we can't have literally the entire party near the front. That's just not how this works, guys.
Well, everybody's melee.
I am bringing up the rear as one of our only casters.
Walk in a horizontal line.
Because he's saying he's right behind me and the kobold's right behind me.
I'm next to the kobold.
It's simple.
I followed
You
you
turn the
too,
line
so.
into a wall.
There you go.
It's like
Yeah, we
this.
will all walk abreast.
It's like,
Let's
guys,
just okay. Can we just party wipe now? Be phalanx fighters, because that's what we're doing. Let's just be phalanx fighters. A whole team of fighters.
Oh, that's.
That's
Maybe a ranger or two in the back.
Alright, and Sam gets to be all the way in the back because he is the only person with a real melee weapon.
Ranged weapon.
That's what I meant.
I can.
It's the literal opposite of what you said.
Yeah, I know.
I have a range.
Anyway.
You had two options, and you were wrong.
Speaking of two options, the waterfall, as you guys come to this cliff, is pouring from two different spouts. There is two different kind of caves. Each of them are pouring water into this chamber. At the bottom of the waterfall, there is a small pool where the water is collected before kind of overflowing down into the stream.
Is there anything down in the bottom of the pool?
Make a perception check.
Does
You have
one
dark
of them
vision, correct?
Yes, I do.
I'll assist with that. Get advantage.
does
So
one of
you're
them
advantage.
have mushrooms
Okay.
and the other one doesn't?
Okay, that's a little better.
You
15.
can't see the water's a little too agitated.
You get
Water will
advantage,
come
so
out,
you can
really
roll
see
again.
where it
That
is.
was my second roll.
Oh.
15 perception.
15. Looking down in the pool, you see a little bit of a shimmer down there. But it looks pretty far down. Like the water looks very surprisingly clear. So you can't quite get a good judge of the depth, but there is a little bit of a spark.
You
down there.
turn into a fish and go down and see what's down there.
No good.
The moss comes back to bite you in the ass when you flex to try to turn into a fish.
I spray the wall behind me in a nice coat of green.
Oh no! So you either shat through your pants, or you are not wearing pants.
You're not a real druid until you've cracked your loincloth.
There's our first t-shirt, ladies and gentlemen.
It's kind of like the Peace Corps.
Anyway, so
Oh boy!
Wow. I can't turn into anything with a swim speed.
I know.
I tried.
That was an in-character lack of knowledge.
And that was an in-character attempt.
Anyway.
I'm
I
gonna.
cast light on a rock and throw it in.
okay.
Oh.
What's the shiny thing?
Well, you can't really make it out. It's a very small shiny thing.
Oh.
But it does make the shiny thing sparkle more. You do also see,
You have a beast.
well, it looks to be,
compendium with you, don't
as
you?
the light goes, there are some
I
weird
have a
shimmers from the
peasant
walls
with
as
me.
well. Like, it looks to be almost like flecks of gold embedded in
But
the
I had
walls.
heard you speak
Um,
of a old
until it rests on
night
the bottom.
monster book that you may have had.
I just read those. I used to read those things all the time because no one would want to do anything interesting.
Hey, did you notice the shimmery on the wall? It was
The
like
shimmer on the
gold.
wall was not really noticeable until you dropped the light source down there.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
Okay, no, I hadn't. I mean, I was busy discussing my backstory apparently with the pants shitter.
Well, there's this whole thing where
What's up with this shimmery thing on the wall?
I throw
Could
another
it
rock
be
down
veins
there.
of
So
a
the rock's still glowing, so you can see it.
I have-
So the thing you initially saw that was shiny. Sorry, you were saying?
Well, I have to have seen the thing to be able to turn into it, and there are variations of lizards that I may or may have not seen depending on the DM's discretion. So, to guarantee that I've seen them, you may have had them in your book.
I don't have this book with me.
Unfortunate.
This is just something I read.
I don't know if I had
In the
seen
past.
giant lizards in the wild, and there are variations of which that can swim.
Gotcha. Crocodile.
It has a swim speed, but this technically does not. The stat block, I can pick a variation, whether it has a climb or swim speed. Giant lizard, so I can circumvent the swim speed by turning into a giant lizard, picking the water adaptation, but
later.
Yeah.
So looking at the rock, the thing you initially saw glowing is glowing a lot brighter down there, but you can't quite make out what it is because it's very small. But as the lighted rock is down there, you do see a shimmer on the wall, kind of reflecting from it. Looks almost like a flecks of gold embedded in the wall.
Shiny.
I mean, you got a pickaxe.
We got rope too.
Yeah, but it's underwater.
It's underwater.
We got rope. We can pull him back in.
You can't. Have you ever tried digging underwater?
The amount of force applied underwater is drastically reduced.
I've played Minecraft.
He's
Exactly.
I
Anyway.
did not prepare.
What?
That's not why we're here.
I didn't prepare this.
I mean, we could at least let the
What?
guild know about this location.
What does the
It's not
water
why we're
kind
here,
of
but I am
finish the
very
waterfalls look like?
curious.
Do they look the same or is there any
Less about the wall
distinction
thing, more
between
about
From
the
this
boss
angle,
thing.
you can't quite tell. They're really kind of churny.
What do you think, Solomon?
I'm gonna
How
start.
high up?
The head up?
Or no, how high up?
Oh, how high up? I'd say the one on the left is about 15 feet up. The one on the right is about 20, 25. Left.
I'm gonna climb the one on the left.
The shiny thing at the bottom.
Dude,
How, or are we able to get an estimate of how far it is now that there's something glowing beside it? In addition to
it's
watching that thing
still
sink
a
through.
little tricky, but going off the timing, probably about 30 to 40 feet.
Ooh, okay, so that's like a really hard dive.
Yeah.
Not undoable.
Not undoable, but very difficult.
I'm gonna
Probably
climb
not
up
the best
that
idea.
left waterfall.
Make a climb check, or what would it be under? Athletics.
Athletics. Oh, that's a natural 20.
As you guys are pondering about this, should we? No, we could. It's a bit of a dive. It could work. Yeah, maybe not. You can try to swim. No, you can't. Holy shit on the wall. As you guys are talking amongst yourselves, Leo just kind of looks over, walks the wall, hop, hop, hut, 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 and just with like very deftly, just kind of almost like a dancer going through the motions, leaps and bounds up this wall until he's kind of standing in the cave mouth.
Have you
All right.
always been able to do that?
Honestly, it's like dancing. They taught me that in the ballroom.
Someone put that down in their possibly a vampire list.
I'm not a vampire!
Yes, but every vampire I've ever heard about is very good at climbing walls.
Did anyone actually
they
see
fly!
him climb up there?
How many vampires do you hear climbing walls?
3 in the Codex Alexandria, 2 in Codex Bellenicus, 4 in Codex Codex. I can't remember the name of that last one. Damn, Grandpa would be so disappointed.
Anyways, I'm gonna see what's down this tunnel.
well, before you do, I take out some rope. Make yourself useful. I throw an end of the rope up to him.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So they're actually like caves up that are.
They're like tunnels. Yeah, they're about. I'd say maybe about 10 by 10 size roughly.
So when we were where the well was, about how big was the cavern we're in? So I'm just imagining how high up can we go?
Oh, until you break the surface again?
Yeah.
So when you went down the well, you guys went down about 60 to 70 feet.
Okay. So I guess
And you guys, there was some spots where it did descend a little bit, just with terrain.
Hey, Salmala.
Salmala.
Do you have any
Sally.
magic that helps you breathe underwater?
No. Why would I?
You can shoot lasers out of your eyes. I'm not ruling out anything at this point.
Yes, but I put the pints in the shooting lasers out the eyes. Why would I take the water breathing? Why would I need to breathe water when I can shoot lasers out my eyes?
Can you shoot lasers out of your eyes and get us some gold?
No, I told you I'm out of sparkly beans.
Sally, why are you not any use?
It's kind of, you see wings unfurl from the thing. He's kind of floats up to the cave and lands next
Hang
to
on
you.
a goddamn minute.
That's not a kobold.
You see, he kind of lands up next to you. You see, he kicks a rock off and as it lands in the pool below.
I think he wants to advance, guys.
Why does he have wings?
I think he's a vampire. No.
He wants to be a real dragon.
he's part flying gecko.
You would know just because of your monster studies. Sometimes there is a genetic mutation in the kobold genus that lets them develop wings.
What's genetics?
I like Punnett squares.
See, when a mother and father love each other like very much.
Trevor, one more throw. Throw the rope up here.
Do you have rope?
I don't have rope. That's why he's trying to throw rope up to me.
Okay, just double checking.
You're able to get the rope. It's just kind of
Okay.
It's a little slimy, but you're able to get
Alright.
it.
What should I tie it on? What should I tie it on? I'm looking around for something to tie it on.
Make an investigation.
Meanwhile, I'm going to start climbing the wall.
Alright.
Okay. Make a climb.
I got a 18.
18. Yeah, you see a couple of jetted rocks. They're a little slick, so it'll take a little bit to tie. You have to probably make a check, but you can probably tie something.
Alright, I'm gonna tie it.
Okay. I'll have you make a sleight of hand check. Meanwhile, you're trying to climb. As you do, did you do disadvantage? You're not wearing heavy.
Oh, natural 20.
You're wearing medium armor, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Natural 20?
Yeah.
Motherfucker. Okay, so I'll get to that in a second. So as you're climbing the rock, you're kind of just barely holding on. You get about halfway up when up here, you just kind of ties it in a bow knot, pulls it out, and tosses the other end off, and you just a rope kind of comes falling, hits you on the head, and just you lose your grip and just whoosh
I'm gonna try to climb the rope.
Baloosh.
into the puddle.
Art, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean that.
Going to do a mess to doggy paddle back to the edge.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to climb using the rope.
Yeah, me too.
It's very basic stagnant water. You can do that, no problem.
Okay.
Does a 5 climb the rope?
I'm gonna climb the rope.
Make an athletics checks with advantage.
Oh,
as you
with
climb.
advantage. Okay.
Okay,
Yeah, that's much better. 18.
Okay, yeah, you're able to just kind of slowly make
Oh.
your way up.
Of my hate.
I didn't mean it.
What armor are you having on?
Chainmail.
Chainmail?
Or chain shirt.
They can use advantage on stealth.
Yeah, I believe it's only disadvantage on stealth.
Okay. You make, okay, so what'd you get?
10.
10. With advantage, you got a 10?
Alright.
As you're kind of trying to climb up, it's a little too slick for you, and you just kind of keep sliding down.
24 to climb up behind him, give him a boost.
Yeah. As you're doing it, you just feel like a thump as the giant man just puts his head up kind of in your back and just keeps pushing. And then she just kind of get pushed to the top.
I rolled a 22.
Your slight anger at being dropped into the lake has fueled your climbing rage.
I got a net 20 on the climb.
You just kind of grab the thing and not even use the wall. You just kind of wrap your legs around the rope and like Princess Bride climb up that shit. So now you're all
Is that
kind of in
everyone
the
up?
cave.
Is that everyone up?
Yeah, it should be everybody.
Okay.
Sam was sulking in a corner.
Do we have to drag Sam's lifeless corpse up?
He climbs the rope.
He climbs the rope.
He climbs the rope.
If not, pull the rope in with Sam on the bottom.
Yes.
So, sopping wet. Is there any vegetation in this corridor?
So looking around, there is a bit of vegetation. There's some more moss, obviously. There's a couple of mushrooms, but more important, what you notice, the runes are in this tunnel as well.
Are they glowing?
These ones are glowing.
Do they look the same as the last ones?
They look very similar.
I'll do detect magic.
Okay. They are likewise detecting as necromancy.
What did they do last? Oh, right.
Is it just necromancy, or is it like the other ones where it was a mixture of necromancy plus?
It's more akin to the other ones. The necromancy is stronger, but it's akin to the other ones.
Okay, so summoning or something like that.
Yeah.
And a hard
Necromancy and
day's work.
conjuration.
And no railroad.
Well, maybe we should test them first. Maybe throw a rock down?
Do you want to lick the runes?
No! Throw a rock down!
At
Throw a rock
the
down
runes.
what?
Yeah. See if the rock detects them.
What?
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 Activates.
Yeah, activate
Sounds like
stuff.
you've just volunteered to walk down the corridor, my friend.
What?
That's what you get for dumping me in the lake.
No!
You're a vampire. You're one.
No, I won't!
So
I'm a damn pure!
So how is a rock gonna activate
Just in case of
necromancy?
I don't know, but a bird might.
The bird's dead.
There we go, we throw the bird's corpse!
Not yet.
So we
He's
throw,
only mostly dead.
so we throw an already dead bird at
Mostly dead.
So what I heard was I'm gonna walk up to those runes and it's gonna raise up again.
It's not what
You're
I
gonna
said.
get your bird back.
Pet cemetery.
Can I be the Wendigo?
So who is leading the charge?
Well, I mean, he pushed
He
me.
is.
All right. So as you kind of stumble forward, Salama takes up the rear. Cometh on behind us. Who's last in line other than Sam?
This
Joji.
is Joji.
Me. So yeah, it's like so he kind of walks next to you, looks up, and he goes, "So, you big dude,
You small dude.
ha, very clever. You are. I like you.
I like you too, little man.
You seem to like animals.
Yes.
So that's why you like Sally.
It's a lizard.
Lizards are
A little
animals.
talking lizard.
Lizards are animals. I'm educated. Lizards are animals.
Yeah, it's a mammal.
I said animal.
He looks to you. I don't like him.
Yeah, I'm on the fence too, little buddy.
So
fair.
you've seen rabbits in your travels?
Yes.
Tell me about the rabbits, Georgie.
They're furry. They've got big floppy ears. Pulls out gun. Pulls out crossbow from. We all know Sam has one.
And we have a farm for the fun.
You can borrow my crossbow if you want.
And we'll
So,
have a farm.
What kind of trap does he trigger?
So, as you walk on top of the ruins, nothing happens.
You feel
It's okay,
You
guys.
feel a slight burning
I'm not dead
sensation.
yet.
I'm not. I mean,
Are you gonna break
partially.
these ones,
Probably.
Okay.
My pulse is a little low.
Do you still have the
My heart started again. I'm sure mine will too.
Wait, you're started again?
You guys have hearts?
So one of the lovely people with the pickaxe. Yeah, that.
Make a strength check.
With that exact sound.
15. No, sorry, not 15. 12.
It's a little easier up here. It seems like these are probably a little more weathered with the water, so it kind of just crumbles off a bit.
So is
You
there
see-
actually like actively water coming off of this
Yep.
area? Okay, so this does have a stream to
Yes.
it as well. Okay.
basically, with this one, unlike the other one, it's almost the entire floor. It's not really dry, so you're all kind of waiting now a little bit.
Okay.
It's going to take me a week to get this mildew out of my shoes.
Yep.
Trench foot's a bitch.
Yep.
If only someone could talk to plants.
Are you saying that you can talk to plants?
Yes. Well, not yet.
Okay. Talk the nose out of my shoes, please.
I missed.
You gotta be
Stares at feet. Please leave.
Please.
Alright, fine.
Just leave. Do not infect this man's toes. These are good toes.
I need those for walking.
Anyway,
So we proceed further down the corridor.
yes.
What happened with the rooms?
I want.
Oh, they turned off, didn't
They
they?
turned off, yeah.
Okay.
Same as the before.
I need Leo to make a perception check for me.
Vampires.
Alright, I got a 13.
13. Okay.
I just got my basic.
As you guys are walking, you get a very distinct smell of iron kind of permeating the air.
Guys, there's some iron smelling stuff up ahead.
I mean, I'm wearing a lot of it. Are you sure it's not just me?
Hey, you know what smells like
No,
iron?
because it's not coming from behind me, it's coming from up front.
Blood.
Oh.
Wait, there's blood up ahead?
Blood
That's
smells
one
like iron.
check towards not being a vampire.
At
Well,
least
then-
considerably smaller.
Unfamiliar with the scent of blood.
That's kind of a big one.
He's not a land shark.
Well, if there's blood, that means
New
Pull out my
page
rapier.
opened up for Joji.
I'm gonna pull out my rapier and somebody must be in trouble. And I'm gonna rush on ahead.
Okay, you're gonna rush ahead. He runs down the tunnel. Is
I'm-
anyone following him, or are you
I
guys
am
seeing
not
what
going
happens?
to run in the tunnel of water underneath me that's going to send me sliding back down, knock everyone over in the party, and send us all down a water slide. I am not going to do
Speaking of which, I need you to make an acrobatics check.
that. Hey, that's your good stat, right?
Yeah. I got a
That's not a number.
not nat 20.
Yeah, you see him just run ahead perfectly. The ground's a little slick because of the moss, but you almost lose your footing in a couple spots. You're able to just kind of latch it and just almost surf down the tunnel in a couple areas. So it ends up looking more like you're skating down there. Very majestic.
Oh, I learned that back in
Down
the
moss.
winter
I'm
time.
going to go as quick as I can without eating ass.
Vampire.
Okay. So you're gonna kind of just like chink.
Because I am not
Make
dexterous.
an acrobatics check with advantage.
Good, because that is my dump stat. Do I get a bonus for rolling the same number twice?
No. What's the number?
Well, it totals to 8, and the number was 8.
It's a
Okay.
slip and slide!
I'm also proceeding down the corridor.
Okay. Let me just look at that.
And then,
Okay.
oh, what's your name?
Make an
Arn.
acrobatics check with
Sorry,
advantage.
There's a
Arn
bunch of-
Levitt in the red.
There's a bunch of
As they
A's.
see me fuck this up as well.
And then Arn
I'm
got
just
wet
gonna
for the
walk.
second time in 20 minutes.
That's adorable that you think I dried.
Okay.
Oh no.
Anyone else running down? Or
No, I said
I will
walking.
follow.
All right, make an acrobatics check. Normal for you.
12.
Okay. And make a second one as well.
Both 7.
12.
Okay. So just use 3.
I feel like
Well,
I'm
I'm
gonna have to
walking.
Yeah, you're walking. Well, you know, they're kind of moving
Doubles,
quicker.
man.
Oh no, I'm just
make.
walking.
We're gonna have to make
So,
saves.
as you
so
guys
when
are
they
walking,
float past us,
you're
miss.
trying to carefully move.
You can turn into a giant
You
spider.
hit a small
Yes.
like a pocket you didn't realize,
Yes. Just
and
let
your
me
feet
grab
just kind of
on.
fly out from underneath of you. You fall back directly on top of you, who also tumble down. As you guys clatter to the ground, you start sliding forward a little bit.
I mean, sliding backward.
Yes. As you get towards him, you see him kind of running through there. He sees you coming in. He just kind of definitely just jumps as you slide directly underneath him, and he lands back down and keeps going down the tunnel. With 11. It was a DC 11.
Yes, as I stated, that is my dump stat.
So those two run off down the hallway.
Do I get stopped by his body?
Eventually. Those two are slowly sliding back down the tunnel you guys just came from.
You're first up in the collision order.
Yeah.
I'm right near the front. He passed Andrew, right?
Andrew jumped over it, yeah.
Yeah. Actually, no, sorry. Salamala is next.
Oh, yeah. Well, he's flying, so.
Otherwise, it's you.
Hacking.
I was
Well, no,
like,
yeah.
right.
If you're up here, then yeah, you'd be before Salamala anyway.
I will be our ground. I will be our anchor. That's not an anchor.
What's that?
That's a sail.
What did you roll?
3.
How wide is this?
I don't even know what I was doing.
About 10 feet wide, but now you're just kind of a blob of people moving down the tunnel very
Yeah.
backwards
Can I
very
try to
quickly.
stop myself?
Who's the one with the horns?
You can make, that would be him.
Because
and-
I'm alongside him, so if he ended up getting crashed by him, it'd pass me.
Well,
Andrew
because
jumped it.
he went ahead. I went ahead and he went ahead. You didn't
Okay.
say anything, so you didn't.
Well, no, all I said was I was
he was walking, not
Okay.
running.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't been told to do
And I
anything
wasn't
else so
running
far.
either.
No, but you were moving quick as you can
Yeah.
while being cautious. He said he was just, I am walking.
You did your truffle hustle.
Hashtag truffle hustle.
That's what trying to do to stop myself.
Make a strength saving throw.
Should I as well? I'm trying to stop myself from going over the edge into the lake again.
Don't worry, the rope's there to catch you.
Yes.
Oh, the rope's still there.
Oh no!
That's an 8.
That's an 11.
Oh no.
Did we end up deciding what happened to?
Strength is not one of my main stats.
Alright, I said our tanky
Warlock.
boys.
I'm blanking on your name.
I haven't been told anything yet.
Okay.
I imagine you kind of just were there, you saw shit, kind of looked and maybe watched them go by. As you guys get to the end of the tunnel, each of you are kind of pushing your shields into the side to try to catch yourself. Joji sees them, just holds out his arms to stop, and then just as you slowly run to Joji, just boom.
No.
And Ave Maria starts playing as you slowly tumble into the water below.
As a bonus action, I'll turn myself into a spider and hold on to the ceiling before I fall.
All right. So you spider halfway down, just
I'm not falling.
just like one arm extends, grabs onto the edge, and just claps onto the side of the wall.
Well.
That's exactly where you are. Yes.
No,
So
we're
what
not in
happened
the
to
well
you?
anymore.
I don't know. I'm running far up ahead.
Oh yeah. By the way, you two are still sprinting ahead, unaware of what just transpired back there.
Doggy paddle my way back to the edge again.
Yep.
And climb back up the rope.
I need each of you to roll me a d20, no modifier. Not you.
Okay.
Oh,
The two who actually managed to go ahead.
Yes.
8.
I don't
And
know. I
you will
can't
be
see.
there in a bit. You're walking.
9.
You're running ahead. 8, 9.
I
Okay,
feel no
Mr.
need to
Even
match.
Number. As you guys are running, he's running ahead. You hear a small like clang as your foot kicks something in the moss underneath.
I'll halt and kind of look at it.
Sure. It looks. You see the hilt of a sword sticking out from underneath the moss.
Ooh.
Meanwhile, yargle garble garble garble.
I will grab it.
Less
All
than
right.
satisfied.
As you
spider
grab
noises.
the hilt and pull it out to reveal just part of a blade of a sword. The rest is rusted off. Meanwhile, as you guys break from the surface of water tension,
Yargle garble.
kind of swearing to yourselves a little bit, you see Salama looking over the edge of the cliff. A spider sitting next to him.
Climb the rope again.
Climb the rope again.
All right. I'll say you're kind of experienced. You're able to get the rope, no problem this time. So you're back at the top. So
Slowly. This time.
yes, slowly start moving forward. Are you walking ahead or are you waiting for them?
I'm gonna keep walking
Alright.
because I
Yeah.
can't trust these guys.
In the
alone.
far distance, you see him walking. Meanwhile, so you're looking at the sword. Yes, you see.
Do you have a
basically
light source?
I have dark
standard-
vision.
Oh,
A
okay.
standard hilt of the sword.
Do you have a light source?
Who had the lights?
Me.
No, I don't.
All right, so you're holding in the hilt of a sword.
But
You can tell that by feel.
It's just somebody's hand. Just bones.
And it was probably quite the strobe show as I fell and slid and scrabbled with my shining shield at the walls.
Just
like
the
the
beam. It's like the Hollywood spotlights just swinging
Yes,
everywhere.
absolutely.
I'll take out a torch and light.
It's
All right.
flashing like the Rude Dang storm over there.
So you're looking at the hilt. It's just relatively standard hilt, leather wrapped. You do see though, like as it gets to the blade seems to have tapered off into like rusted crumbles.
Yeah, does it look old or does it look like decayed?
The hilt looks relatively new.
It looks new.
Yeah.
So something.
I mean, the blade obviously looks really old because it's rusted off. But
Yeah. I wanted to figure out if it like happened.
meanwhile, you come to a bend in the road. As you run around the corner, you feel a whoomph as you run into a large mass.
Hello.
You look over to see two insectile eyes staring at you.
Oh! The fuck? No.
As two
Start
antennas
running
kind of
away.
start feeling out in the direction of your rapier.
No. Start running back the other way.
As you slowly back away, before you turn to start running, you see like 3 more heads start peering to look at you.
Let the Han Solo moment begin.
As you're kind of looking at this blade, you hear sploosh, 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 and you see him just. Preceded by what looks to be 3 large bodies of creatures, medium-sized bodies of creatures, kind of running down on all 6s after him.
All right, I'm gonna run too because I ain't about that.
So we get to the top of the cliff.
Start slowly making our way forward.
Yes, as you get to the top of the cliff, you, who's still a little bit far ahead, see the 2 of them running back. You see a beam of light, like a torch light up, and suddenly start moving very quickly, rapidly, like it's jiggling, until his body comes into frame, holding this torch while he's running.
There are bugs, and they look.
Why are you
They're
afraid of
big bugs.
They're very big bugs.
Big bugs.
Find out.
Wait. They're very big bugs.
What?
Yeah.
How far away are they though?
You're probably at this point. You're probably
Because I've got dark vision,
Yeah.
and if I'm seeing this thing, I can shoot it within 120 feet.
Yeah, it's within 120 feet by the time they pass.
Dark
It's probably
vision
about six-
typically goes out to 6.
Yeah, it's about 60
Yeah.
when it suddenly comes to your feet. You see
Yeah.
these 3 bugs chasing after them.
I'll shoot one.
Okay, make an attack roll.
Shoot one with what?
Eldritch Blast. None at 20.
No, not 20. That will hit.
Okay.
Looks like someone's not out of sparky lasers. Look at Solomon.
Where is it you?
I got a 2 for damage.
Okay, I'll mark this down. Right.
And
So
then
it's
I'll
down
start
over here.
following them as
I
they're
forgot I
running.
moved my pen.
Skitter, skitter, scratch, scratch.
Did you hear that last part? As I'm gonna start following them running
Okay.
too after I
Alrighty.
shoot.
Because my pen is missing, I'll just have to write this on the dry erase board. Okay, so you hit one of them for 2 damage, you said?
2 damage.
Keels over.
Okay.
That'd be great.
And you turn to start running. Eventually, you all see, as you kind of get over the crest, you see the 3 of them running back, and in the distance, the 3 bugs as well.
Oh, fuck.
I'm gonna grab onto Arn and use him to stop myself.
Wait, no,
No,
no, no, no.
Do you allow this?
Absolutely not.
Make a dexterity saving throw to avoid getting grabbed by him.
You have to try to grab me instead.
You did push it.
Well, it's Dex. That's 14.
Okay, make a... I need you to make an attack roll effectively. Unarmed.
Natural 20.
Oh my god.
I need you to make a strength saving throw.
I'm good at those. That's an 18.
Okay, you're able to hold and not fall off the cliff again. You just go,
No! I just like cling to a stalactite, whatever the rope's attached to. I just cling to that as he grabs me. No!
Meanwhile, as you look up, as you all have kind of caught your breath for a second, you see the bugs have slowed down.
What about the other 2 that were sprinting off a cliff?
What do? You two.
Because I cannot hold all of you.
I'm just gonna try
Also, he was the last one.
Yes.
and stop before I get to them.
Well, technically, he's the trigger for all of these. So,
I suppose he actually might have been the first one, yeah.
all right, make an acrobatics check to stop running.
That is non-nat 20.
You were able to stop running.
I'll give it a go.
3 fucking 20s. What the?
I got a 7.
Welcome to not rolling anything good for the next next 3 sessions, at least.
So you are now in the puddle. Meanwhile, the bugs have kind
The
of stopped.
30-foot deep fucking well, or I believe you mean
Pond.
pond,
Yes.
lake.
Pond.
Calling it a
Are
puddle.
you still glowing?
My shield is.
Okay. I'm gonna drop
Unless
the
he
torch.
canceled the spell.
I wasn't the one who cast it.
Oh, you weren't?
Is it concentration?
In that case, no. My shield has not been glowing for some time
Never mind.
because he would have had to cancel that light spell to drop the light down the
Yeah, you're right.
hole.
I do not drop this torch.
In which case, you probably had the torch out for a while because you've not had light for a while.
So anyway,
I wouldn't
so
have noticed. I have dark vision.
these
I
3
do too.
bugs have stopped,
Everyone does except him.
and they're kind of holding on the edge a little bit. They're about 40 feet away, I'd say. Just kind of looking around. You see their antennas kind of flicking in the air a little bit.
What do they look like?
They look like large brownish beetles. 2 large, very feathery antennas on each of their heads. 1 set of compound eyes, 6 legs.
I want to walk past them.
So,
Okay.
Leo, what did you do? I
you
say
walk
as
up
I
to them.
draw my sword.
As you walk through, the feelers
just
kind of start
bumped
feeling
into
around
one.
a little bit. And then you just kind of walk through them.
I want to say something, but in character, I probably did not notice that.
Meanwhile,
Most
you
of us
seem-
probably know what these are.
Just what I mean, doesn't matter what they are. The big ass beetles that want to eat my face.
Spider
another
friends.
That being said,
Insect friends.
they seem to almost be sniffing the air, and their eyes are drawn to you. And you.
Oh. Yeah. I get it now.
I get it. Oh, I get it now.
Yeah. Yeah.
fuck.
thing on the food, and everything just melds into me.
I don't think if these are rust monsters, I don't think you have anything that's relevant to you.
I have a scimitar.
Oh.
As
More importantly, he is now a spider.
Yes.
Bug friend.
bug friend.
They start slowly moving in your direction.
Do I, in character, recognize what they are?
Make a...
They took dungeoneering. What the fuck? You can't call it Dungeons and Dragons and not give me my dungeoneering.
It'd probably be nature.
I'd say make an Arcana, maybe.
Okay. I'm not good at that either. 12.
I'll say Arcana or Nature for this.
12 for either.
Fuck it.
Funk.
6.
Some of your books have had stories of so-called rust monsters in there.
Probably a lot bigger and more scary looking than these, though.
Yeah, a little bit.
I shot one, so they're not going to be friendly regardless.
You did 2 damage. They're relatively uncaring about that.
Hey Leo, would you be able to hold this
Buying the
torch?
side of a tortilla chip.
Yeah, sure, I can hold it off
Thank
in my
you.
offhand.
Okay.
I don't see
Am I
why
back
I
up
need to
there
hold
yet?
the torch.
What was that?
Am I back
I
up there
need
yet?
2 hands.
Yeah, I'll see you. You'll be up there in a couple seconds.
Alright.
Okay. As soon as I get up there, I'll cast a light on him.
Okay.
Okay, I don't need the torch.
Then you'll be a sparkling.
Alright, and I throw the torch into the
Yeah.
pond below.
The rogue will
Could have
have
relit
lights
that
on him.
later.
Not anymore.
I am an ironic rogue.
Let's feed it your shield.
No, I'm using that to not die.
We'll all just sneak by while it's eating your shield.
Alright, so I guess we gotta fight.
For this, well, you can choose what you want, but for the sake of brevity, I'm going to say roll initiative just for the flow. So you have time. But you can do whatever you want.
Nat 20, fuck all y'all.
No, you stole it!
Exact opposite. I got a 2.
It's not the exact opposite.
14.
I mean, a 20's right there.
You could also add a 0 behind it.
Anyway, so natural 20. Anyone get above 20? Alright, I gotta roll solid. Alright, anyone get above a 20? 20 to 15.
I have 16.
16. You get a spelling in your name again? Leon, right? L-Y-O-N?
Yeah.
Yep, Leon,
Yeah.
L-Y-O-N.
Like, I can remember if it was Leon or like Lion. You want to spell it Lion.
Same.
15 to 10?
14.
11.
Ten to 5?
I'm rocking the 8.
Big old 4 right here. So you can pretty much ignore me. I'm not going to do anything.
And then, you want to roll for Sam's character sheet?
What does he
He's
do?
got a 3 for his bonus.
3.
He got a
15.
15. Okay. Alrighty. I'll put you on the list just in case.
Okay.
Alright, so first up is Arlevin and the Red.
Well, these things aren't immediately attacking. They seem to be animal-like intelligences. So, I'm going to do what seems natural and make big, loud, scary, banging noises with my sword and shield to try to drive them away.
Okay. Make
Would that be intimidation?
Yes.
Okay.
You are not big and scary like
boy.
ever.
As you start banging together your sword and shield, you see their attention just kind of perk up in your direction. All 3 of them pivot to look towards you.
Charming.
You've rung the bell, so to speak.
Then I will step behind Leo.
Oh, hold on, wait.
At this distance, we're pushing him in front.
Jumps into the lake.
You summoned them, friend.
How many of them are
Yeah, but you're the one that's supposed to be defending me.
Next up
What,
is...
you can't own your own bread and butter for once?
No! I have butlers for that.
Oh boy.
I have people to do that for me.
So are we
Same
at
background,
the top
but
of the
man, you are
waterfall right now?
such a ponce.
Yes.
Okay.
You guys all
I
just
think
supporting
that's
the
the idea when he made the character.
All right. So next is Samala, who's gonna kind of sit there and just go, "Oh, those are some biggie bugs. We eat good tonight." And a small ball of fire appears in his hand.
You dirty
Oh,
liar!
it's a cantrip! As he chucks firebolt down towards them.
Fireball.
That's good damage.
He is going to, I think, whiff that like a mofo. Yeah, he's going to whiff that. Just kind of... Oh, look at that. They missed. Protect me, minions! Leon, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna shoot him with my bow.
Okay.
Protect me, squire.
Alright, that's 17.
17 will hit.
Sweet.
Are you shooting at the same one he shot at, or a different one?
Yeah, I'll shoot at the same one.
Okay.
4 damage.
Okay. Next up, then, we have them.
No.
3 of them close the gap surprisingly quick, as they're about 30 feet out, and they move 40 feet. So they all kind of get up to you. Only 2 of them get you at a time. They're still kind of hanging back. And as they kind of get up to you, their antennae start drifting towards your shield and start trying to rub up against it.
No, you get away, get away.
You make a dexterity saving throw.
Man, fuck that. It's the thing I'm not good
You're
at.
Leo, right? Yeah, I'm Leo.
Yeah, that Leo shield didn't work very well for you.
No, not at all. Oh, come on. No.
Almost.
Okay. So the first one, as you kind of say, what the fuck? The first one kind of just brushes against it, and you see like a red powder kind of drift off of it where it touches it. It takes -1 penalty to its AC
Okay.
from it.
Kind of hard to hide when I'm a break boy.
Am I even up there yet?
Yes, that's how you cast it on him.
What? How many? It gives you
I
plus
said as
2
soon
to
as I get
armor,
up
right?
there, I was gonna-
Okay.
Yeah,
So just a heads up, if its armor bonus reduces to 0, it's destroyed.
Yeah.
Make a dexterity saving throw for the other one.
For the other one?
The other
3
bug.
bugs that are.
Oh, for the other bug. I thought you meant for the other shield, and I'm like, I have 1 shield.
Nope.
13?
You almost got, after seeing it, you're like, fuck, and you just kind of tuck it down as the other one kind of slaps you across the face. Doesn't do anything, but it smells bad.
Yeah.
Does it smell like onions?
It smells like iron.
Okay.
Iron and onions. Mostly iron in this instance. So that is that. The third one, they don't have a climb speed. The third one just kind of stuck there. He's kind of trying to push back, but he's kind of been held back the other 2.
I mean, there's him right in front of me.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you, let's see, you have your sword.
Yeah.
Anything else that's metal on you?
I have my my rapier that's
Need
metal.
someone else to get their ass kicked once in a
I
while
mean,
around here.
I might have like metal like belt buckles and that stuff.
Kind of the roll you pick.
I know. I volunteered to take bodily damage, not get my gear blown up.
Is your rapier drawn?
Yes, it
Yeah,
is.
they're going for that. Okay, make a dexterity saving throw.
At least it's happening.
Give me some- Give me some medium armor.
It's not,
maybe
this is
I'll-
not
Natural 20.
This is not special stuff, yeah.
Okay.
Oh my god.
That's true.
Give me some medium armor. I'll come join you up there. Right now I'm only sporting light.
I mean, I
I was just
don't
bitching
have
about these
particularly
dice
good
last
AC.
weekend.
I'm just a sponge.
We didn't play last weekend.
No, like at the convention, when I was talking to some of the dice sellers and that stuff, I'm like, man, I really need to buy new dice because my dice roll nothing higher than a 10.
You.
Yeah.
You dice are like talking real shit for someone who's with the rolling distance.
So I got a natural 20 on that saving throw.
Yep. So yeah,
Give
it was,
another
after you see what happens to your
Get
shield,
another sword.
as the big like drove a gouge out of the shield, you're like, fuck it, you just kind of immediately tuck it away behind you in like almost a parrying stance. The thing kind of wraps around you, just hold your hand, the antenna kind of wraps around your arm, and the bits of metal on your clothes flake a little bit, but it's nothing damaging. It kind of comes off.
God damn it. It looked good.
Right, a mare is going to
That's going to take me a while to
try to chuck a hand axe.
Oh, man.
Sounds about right.
I wouldn't have seen that coming.
Um,
Should
Can I
you
see-
do
can I see-
so?
I'm
It's
gonna
more
see-
optimal.
You just that's it down, dude.
It's getting that paper. Oh shit! And he's gonna kind of chuck it, and it's gonna to the ground. Oh fuck! Next up we have.
Well, that was
Leo.
spot on. Good acting.
Good impression.
You're up.
Impression? What do you mean? That was Sam. Like I just saw Sam for a second.
He's watching the stream.
Is he?
No, I don't know.
It'd be funny if he was.
I hope not.
I know Jorge's watching, but
Oh, we have a chat going on.
yeah.
I'll have to look at that at the break.
It's
It's always fun to see
All right, well,
what cancerous bullshit's going on in chat.
I mean, with Jorge,
do I
it's
try
pretty
and
easy
stab
to
the one that's in
guess.
front of me, or do I try and run away from it?
You should try to stab it. I want to see what happens if you hit it with a melee weapon.
It's fine unless it's touched by the antennas.
Let's find out.
All right, let's find out. I'm gonna stab it.
Okay, make an attack roll.
Your sword disappears.
4.
I'm not gonna stab it.
Or so
Or wait, no, actually 6. But
you
still.
miss. Just kind of kicking as it hits the wall and just kind of bounces. You're able to get a good swing on it.
Fuck you, Dice.
Says the guy that just got 3 fucking 20s since we started an hour ago.
4.
Exactly. Shut your mouth.
Who's next?
Next up, we have Trevor.
Alright, I'm gonna look at the one that's damaged and Sacred Flame.
Okay.
Dex saving throw.
Saving throw. It is going to fail that.
Alright. 7 damage.
7 damage. As it just kind of shrieks a little bit as it lights up on fire.
Was that shriek from like fuck? What was the name of that movie with the space bugs?
Starship Troopers.
Yeah.
Alien.
I mean, you're not wrong.
All right. Next up is Malrife.
Alright, so I'm up there.
Yes, you are up there. You kind of
How
you got to the top of the start.
I feel like.
how far away are the bug things?
They are pretty close.
I had just got to the top and they're attacking me, so they're within arm's reach.
Pretty
okay,
much.
cool. Can I like go around and be on the other side of one of them for the one he's attacking?
You would have to. You'd provoke an attack opportunity, but you could.
Yeah, I'll just try to hit the closest one to me.
Okay.
As a bonus action, I'm going to use Hex
Okay.
on it, and then I'm going to go ahead and try to hit it.
Okay.
That would be a non-nat 20.
Non-nat 20.
Yep.
That will hit.
Does it have to save against the hex?
No.
Oh, okay.
And then its disadvantage is going to be dexterity ability checks.
What was that? Oh, dexterity checks.
Yeah, it will be the disadvantage for that
Okay.
one that got hexed.
Is that the one that's already hurt?
It's
Yes.
whichever one's closest to me, yeah.
Yes, it is. All right. So it has disadvantage on dexterity checks.
Yep.
Okay.
So it takes 13 damage in total. 4 is necrotic, if that matters.
No. Alrighty. Georgie, you are back there as a spider. You're behind all this, just kind of watching this unfold.
Yep. That's what I'm doing.
Okay. The spider just kind of sits there. You see it twiddling its legs a little bit. Arn, back to the top. You have a hole in your shield.
I'm going to look at the dude that can throw fire, the dude that can shoot arrows, the dude that can shoot blasphemous abominations. Kiting, I say, free action, and then I'm going to use a disengage to jump off the cliff. while shouting, "Come get me, you bitey bastards!" into the lake,
Okay.
and then swimming for the
So
far
you just
shore.
kind of Jesus fall.
Ain't getting drier anytime soon.
Yep.
Yeah.
And so at the start of your next round, you can climb on it, like under the floor below.
But they're probably also not. They're probably, I'm assuming, hoping, kind of relying on them being equally incompetent in water.
Next up is Samala, who is now effectively in melee and does not like that. He is going to kind of draw his dagger and attempt to just kind of stab the closest one. He's going to hit. Closest one to him. And he's going to deal
5 damage.
6 damage.
Killing it. What? No.
closest one to him would be. Yes, actually. It was the one you would hit. It was that one.
I believe it.
Yep.
Sorry,
Just
man.
kind of. And the thing just falls to the ground. He pulls out his dagger. You see bits of rust kind of falling off of it. It has a -1 penalty to its attack rolls from now on.
Oh. Yeah, I'm not stabbing this thing.
Damage rolls. Sorry.
I'm not stabbing this thing.
What happens if you smack it with a mace?
Find out.
Is the mace made out of metal?
Yes.
Then
Well, I'm assuming.
interrupt my story again, Reggie. See what happens.
That's exactly what I did. I hit it with a mace, so.
Yes. The mace is rusting a little bit. Actually, you're using normal mace right now. It's not the shadow mace yet.
No.
Next up would then be Leon.
Alright. I would like to use my bonus action to disengage.
Okay.
I will dart past them to the other side
Okay.
and move as far away as possible
Okay.
from them, and then I'll shoot them with an arrow.
Okay.
19.
19 will hit.
And do I get sneak attack with people in range?
Oh yeah, they are in melee with someone, so yeah.
Okay. 8 damage.
8 damage. Okie dokie. Next up, them. Well, their meal ticket's gone down the hold.
So are they chasing after the meal ticket?
Damn.
The other shiny boy with a big ass metal shield.
At least there's only 2 of them.
The goal was for them to chase after the meal ticket.
Everybody to the water!
You're super strong, right?
What?
You're super strong, right?
I'm buff, yeah.
Yeah, just you go up there and throw them up.
Proceed to beat the shit out of them.
Disarm. Ready to catch these hands?
Just.
Meanwhile, they scurry over to you.
Yay.
And they are likewise going to attempt to rub up all against your stuff. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Can I get your number?
Alright, first one.
Hey, yo, good. Can I get your shield's number?
2.
2. Okay, so your shield takes a -1 penalty as the first one rubs against it.
10.
No modifier?
I don't have a modifier.
As the bottom half of your shield falls off, it is rendered useless.
Oh no.
I have 16 AC. Fantastic.
Still more than me.
Oh, I got 16 AC.
How much do you have?
I only have 14.
How many
got
hit points
12.
do you have?
What?
How many hit points do you have?
11.
Oh, yeah, I've got 17, but I got 12 AC, so I'll take a beating.
Anyway, next
It's an
me.
adorable number
So,
of hit points.
What's
I'm
that?
there.
That's an adorable number of hit points.
He is going to look at his metal hand axe
28.
and go, oh,
Not to toot my own horn.
I'm pulling a bow.
Absolutely. It's the only good thing I've got.
And he's going to attempt to shoot his longbow.
The only cool thing.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, that'll do it. The longbow is going to do 5 damage. So he just kind of pulls out. Just, whoop. He fires that.
I'd like to point out, I think this is the first time he's actually used the bow.
He's used it once yet. So
He
far.
did? Okay.
Yes. And I feel like he would use it in this situation because his hand axes have metal heads. And are expensive.
Yeah, 5 gold for a fucking hand axe. Are you kidding me?
Meanwhile, Leo.
Alright. Well, you know,
Lake party, lake party, lake
they're a
party.
little distracted with Shiny Boy over there. So I'm going to take a little lesson from the others and disengage and go towards them. I'm going to disengage and put my rapier away.
Disengage into the lake! Are you actually going in the lake?
No, I'm going to where they are.
So you're running deeper into the cave,
Yes,
Okay.
towards them.
leaving your cleric by himself. All right.
I hope
Don't worry, I have a hand crossbow.
I hope
I can still help you.
I hope the big one comes behind you and just starts eating all your stuff.
All right, Trevor, you're up. You are now Sans shield.
Disengage into the lake!
Sans shield.
lake party. Jump into the lake.
Okay.
There's a pond.
So you look at your half a shield and just.
Look at that shield. Look at the rest of my armor. Think about how much it cost. Jump into the pond.
I'm not financially stable enough for the next attack. Actually, so.
All right.
Exactly.
Trevor and Arn are in the lake. Most of you are down the tunnel. Mal, you're up.
I'm gonna hold my mace above my head and start running for it.
Run for which way? The lake or the tunnel?
Towards these guys.
Ah!
They only want my metal stuff. That's the only thing I got.
Jesus Christ.
Also, can't you move your hex since the one that died?
I can, yeah.
Okay.
This is not how this
As
engagement
a
was
bonus
supposed
action,
to
I'll
go.
move my hex to one of
Meanwhile,
them.
the spies just sitting there watching this like, what the fuck?
You know,
Roast monsters.
I didn't know
are
how
just
this was going to
mean.
play out, but this is certainly not what I expected.
Well,
Everybody jumping back off the cliff.
do
into
they
the
try
hole.
to attack me or anything as I run by? Or?
Yeah, you're not disengaging?
No, I'm just gonna do a normal
Oh yeah.
30
Then
movement.
yeah, they're gonna attempt to do a bite at you actually.
Yeah.
Not going for the mace. That one's not going to. Does a 19 beat your AC?
Yes. Yes, it does.
Alright. So he's gonna bite into you for 7 piercing damage as you kind of run past, just right into the thigh.
Okay. Then I'm gonna turn around after I get 30 feet. And I'm gonna shoot him with an Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
With my
Make
other
your
hand.
attack roll.
I assume a 10 will not hit.
No. All right, Joji, you're up. You're still a spider.
Mosey my way deeper into the cave.
Okay.
I've seen what I wanted to see.
Okay.
Utter chaos.
But we're deeper in.
He's going farther than you. He was already basically back where you guys were.
Okay.
So now you see this big spider just kind of turn and start walking away.
Fucking spider.
Joji, come back!
Joji, come back.
You can blame
Oh,
it all
for,
on
I got
them.
12 for my
It's your
concentration
fault.
as
Okay.
well. So
For what was the concentration for again?
because I have hex still going.
Ah, yes. Yeah, you beat these. If not. Okay. So the bells of Notre Dame.
They're not ringing. I can tell you that bells of Notre Dame are not ringing.
Whose turn is next?
Anyway, sorry. After Joji, back up to the top with Arn, you're in the pool.
All right, I am going to swim out of the pool.
Unfortunately, someone has deleted the ladder.
I am going to starve after 3 days of treading water.
I see. Hop out of the pool.
All right, and then I am going to look at the cliffside where things are chaos, and I'm going to ring the dinner bell again. Attempting to be intimidating, but knowing it's probably not going to work and it's probably just going to be the dinner bell. But hey, if it's intimidating and it drives them away from my friends, well, okay.
All right, make an intimidation check.
Sorry, I didn't catch that.
You do realize, though, them running away from the sound will drive them towards your friends.
He doesn't
Until
know
I
that.
have people up to. I'm under to my knowledge, everyone's mostly by the cliffside still.
Fair enough, yeah.
That's a 13.
All right. Your knowledge is wrong. I do want to point that out. I think the only one still on the cliffside is Samala.
Well,
Well, then
his
I'm
knowledge-
defending my
yeah,
master.
That's to his knowledge, yes.
Yeah.
All right.
He can fly. We don't
Speaking
care.
of Samala,
Either that, or they are being drawn to me, and we will proceed the juke fest in the cavern.
yes. Meanwhile, Samana, yeah, none of y'all are around him. He's going to disengage, and you suddenly see leathery wings as the kobold flies back out of the mouth into the air around the upper part of the cavern.
Do they get to try to bite me?
He disengaged. He was a smart boy.
He ain't
I was smart. I just didn't hit him.
All right. Next up is Leon. You're in the back of the cave, or farther down the tunnel.
All right. I'm gonna attempt to take a shot with
Leon.
my hand crossbow.
Leon, not
Leo.
Leo. No.
Oh.
Leon.
This is why we need different names.
To be fair, I picked mine at the end of last Pathfinder session.
Nonetheless, what are you doing?
He takes out his crossbow to shoot him the first
I'm
time.
gonna kite this.
And it was fun.
Joji, it's very easy. Leon, Nard.
That's fair.
You have an alternative. He does not. Or Nardo.
I'm gonna pick
Nard
the last
dog.
name with a Y. Okay, I'm gonna kite these bugs and
Okay.
move as far as I can back. Farther into the tunnel and shoot.
You're gonna shoot the bugs and then run farther back?
Yeah.
Okay. Make an attack roll.
The glowy boy is moving.
I got an 8.
That does not hit.
Alright.
Alrighty. You just kind of fire it and just kind of flies out. You see a crossbow just next
Gotta
to
go
you.
by.
Hey!
It's got a little message attached to it.
Send help.
Alright, next up is them. They turn down the tunnel towards you guys.
They are not persuaded by A, intimidation, or B, dinner bell.
You're out of their smell range.
Oh.
They heard it, they know what the sound is, they can't smell the metal on you. They smell the metal in your mace though.
Oh.
So,
I just imagine like one of the same like Star Wars.
one of them does. One of them's running after you. The other one is sitting there. He seems to be fiddling with something on the ground.
I start cheering when they run away out of my line of sight.
You just
I
see
didn't drop
one's ass
anything.
still hanging over the edge.
Oh,
Seems to be
okay.
standing there. The rest of you see it is fiddling with something on the ground.
Light
The
his
one
ass
is
on
running
fire.
towards you though.
Oh, the hand axe that's on the ground.
Yes.
Oh, poor Sam.
Sam's not gonna be happy.
Actually, it's not the hand axe.
Oh.
So,
Is it crossbow bolt?
Remainder of the shield.
It's not my
Okay,
rapier.
I'm out of guesses.
It's a secret item we were supposed to find.
it's a surprise tool that'll help us later.
Now it's gone forever.
No.
It's eating.
So he's gonna run at you. You're holding that above your head. How tall are you?
Kick him in the dick.
5'10".
5'10"? Yeah, he's going to try. Yeah, 5'10".
Gonna find
He's
some
bigger than
high
10
nights.
inches.
Yes.
Yeah, he's gonna try to land 10 of the mace. Oh, sorry, he doesn't roll. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity would be a 13.
13. All right, you're able to kind of just get hit. As he's just trying to play around with it a little bit. All right, Amir. He is in the back. He's going to shoot his arrow. He's gonna miss.
Yes.
It just kind of just falls straight down to the floor.
I shot and missed.
Oh. That was an L1. Next up is Leo.
Alright.
Nard.
Now I'll pull out the my hand crossbow and fire at the one that's trying to grab his mace.
Leon. All right. So I start. No, Leon. Yeah, no, I start. No, Leon. Yeah, no, I start.
No, he's like Leo.
My name is Leon.
His name isn't Leon. It's Leon.
Alright. So I got a 18.
18. That'll hit.
Alright. And what's the hand crossbow damage? Or what's the crossbow damage?
You don't have it written down on your sheet.
No, because I didn't think I was going to be using it.
Always assume you're gonna use your range option. Always.
Or
Because
if,
sometimes a jackass will throw rust monsters at you.
or if you write down the frickin' stats.
Jackass.
Because it's like, I really want to use rust monsters.
D6.
I don't want to be an
D6,
asshole.
alright.
But I want to use rust monsters.
And we know what won out.
Yeah.
That's correct.
Rust monsters.
Because
Good, or-
in the first dungeon, I
Well-
threw disease, rust monsters, and oozes at you.
8.
You got 8 damage.
8
8
damage.
damage.
Not bad. I'm assuming you did it the one that was charging at you guys.
Yeah, the one that's trying to feel up his mace.
Never use that phrase again. This is not Beauty and the Beast.
His hard,
Are you trying
Spiky.
to feel me up?
Sturdy.
long mace.
Spiky.
Whose turn is it?
Well, I
It
mean,
is
what else am I
now
supposed to
Trevor's
say?
turn. You are now in the left.
Alright, can I see the one?
'Cause I said so.
The rust monster that is still hanging off by the edge.
You see his butt hanging out, yeah.
Light his ass on
It's
fire.
within 60 feet.
Oh, fuck, my marker's dying. Is it within what?
60 feet.
Yes, it is.
Sacred flame.
Okay. He has not been damaged yet. Does that matter?
No.
Okay. I know sometimes I'm thinking Joel dead. Okay. That is a 8.
That he takes the damage.
Okay, what's the damage?
That,
3.
some if not many.
Note to self, buy more dry erase markers. It's about to die. Alright. Then next up, we have Malrith.
So I'm holding my mace up above my head. I'm gonna put my hand out and shoot it with an Eldritch Blast in the face.
Oh, point blank, Eldritch Blast, nice. Alright, make an attack roll.
16.
16. That will hit, roll your damage.
Haha. Face.
Oh, I thought that was a 10, and I was like, Jesus Christ!
No, it's on the edge, and I moved my thing, and it's a 2. 4 damage.
Okay. Or you take a big chunk of its back off. Joji, you are walking down the tunnel.
Make him awake downtown.
Ambush spider?
As you kind of keep going.
Giant
What's your
wolf
speed
spider.
as the spider?
40.
Spider speed.
40.
Last round, 40 this round. You get to the point of the bend where he ran into the original monsters, and you look down as you see just a lot of old rusted equipment just kind of lying there in bits, pieces. An orange dust just kind of covers this section of the hallway, and weird, almost metallic, rusty cocoons have been kind of built into the wall, hanging out.
Fantabulous.
Next up is Arn.
Alright. Well, that one's clearly still bugging whoever's at the top of the cliff. So I'm going to drop my shield, drop my sword, climb up that cliff. I'm just going to catch these hands.
Okay. You just kind of hop to the top, and you get up there and you see Eve looks to be a dagger lying on the ground.
Do I get to take a punch at it?
Yeah, you can make an attack roll.
Okay.
It's
Sololos.
Samala.
In that case, can I use
Samala.
the two-weapon fighting rules for catching both of these
I'm
hands?
going to say no because you climbed the cliff this turn.
Okay.
Can I dual wield my own hand?
Next round, yes.
That's just a 12.
Okay, you just kind of whoop. It doesn't even know you're there. Yet.
If it doesn't know I'm there, do I get advantage for sneak attack?
I'm feeling benevolent, yes.
I am shameless.
That was almost a 1. They got a 19.
That's a 21.
That'll hit.
All right, that is a total of 5 damage.
Okay.
Unarmed attack is 1 bludgeoning plus strength.
Yep.
Oh
Donkey
no.
punch in the back of the head. Beat him up.
I healed them.
Clunk.
Did you?
I healed them if I try unarmed attack.
Why?
If it's 1 plus your strength modifier.
Negatives
I
don't
might-
apply.
Oh, okay.
Minimum 1. Anyway. Or is it minimum 0? I know like 3.5 it goes minimum 0.
I don't know the rules in this one. It probably doesn't specify.
No, I just know because there's that one thing that's like it never does any damage, but it does weird effects when it does stuff. I digress. Next up is Samala, who is certainly flouting. He's going to chuck another fireball kind of past your head towards them.
Towards the one that I punch.
Yes. That is the one in his range because he's flying in the cavern.
Okay.
That is going to hit. That is going to be damage. That is not bad. That is 7 damage.
It's still chittering.
It is still chittering, yes. It's chittering chipmunks. They're singing this song. Then we have Leon.
With an end.
Alright, so I'm gonna move back to, I think, 80 feet.
Okay.
And I'm gonna shoot the road that's next to Malrith.
Okay. Make your attack roll with advantage because an ally is in combat with it.
Sweet. Net. Wow.
2 natural
That's
20s.
2
You
natural
know
20s.
what? It's an occasion. Roll triple damage.
Sneak attack.
Yes.
Oh my.
That's fair.
It's
So
2
I-
natural 20s. That's
So that's
How does it die?
Just
So
don't,
is that 6?
don't,
Wait, no, 3 damage dice and 3 sneak
just
attack?
don't roll minimum
Yeah.
and it dies.
3 damage, 3 sneak attack.
Wow.
You know what it's like to be a wizard.
What did I just say?
Seeing a lot of ones.
Half of them were ones.
So that's 3, 5, 7,
Still dead.
Yeah, it's
12, 15.
So you're kind of looking at this cherry thing, and suddenly,
Does he take penalties to his items because it was a rust monster? That
no, because it was the
exploded on him?
blood that spluttered.
Splutted.
Spluttered. I'm stealing that sound effect from Garfield. Yes. It was at 2.
That,
Overkill much?
that bug's dead.
It's very dead.
What the fuck you changed to that? Some like
It's-
gunpowder?
It is passed on.
It is shuffled off this mortal plane.
This is an ex-monster.
Mallory, I think you need to jump in the lake.
Why?
You're covered
Clean
in
off
bugs.
Not even rust, you're just kind of gross right now.
Sorry.
Speaking of which, there's one remaining. And you have just punched it on the back of the head.
Yes.
donkey punch.
Rubs across your armor.
I'm going to Dex to not have that
Make a
happen.
dexterity saving throw.
Roll the nat one.
Jumps backwards to try and escape, falls back in the water.
Fuck you, nat 20.
Okay. Just kind of, fuck, you were ready for this time. You're just kind of like grab the antenna, just nope. And just
If
kind
I'm
of
grabbing the antenna, can I yeet it off the cliff?
Not again.
No. Maybe on your turn you can try.
No, because that would involve dexterity, and I'm not good at that.
Amer is going to go retrieve his hand axe from the hallway.
Before it gets eaten.
Yes. Leo. You're up.
Alright. I'm gonna make my way back to see the one that he's fighting and try and fire a bolt at it.
Okay.
Natural 20.
My fucking god, what is going on tonight?
Going on that side of the table?
How badly are we
That's
going to get fucked
7?
next week?
These guys are cheating.
That's 7 20s, I think, between the three of us.
Happening.
Magic, my friend.
We are going to
Guys.
fucking die.
Guys, this is too much luck. We're
The
gonna
karma
fucking
shall assert
perish.
itself.
Oh god, my house
Whoever
is
the
gonna
fuck is
explode
in
tonight,
chat
isn't it?
that's like blessing our dice, please come back.
It's because Sam's not here. It's because we have 3 and 3. The universe is balanced.
It's the magic ratio. It's the what's the
tree
name
of
for that?
Not
Golden-
cramming a bunch of people
the
on one
golden
side of the table.
ratio.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
that's
golden
what we're
ratio.
doing. It's the
Alright,
we are
7 damage.
we are comfortable.
7 damage. Okay. This is stupid. Okay.
Yes, it is.
So, after Leo is Trevor. Go down.
Is his butt still hanging off the edge?
No. Oh, yes, but it's still hanging off the edge. All right. Nope. Roll damage.
8.
This book has been very much on fire.
Yes.
It's getting nice and toasty.
7.
The back end of it just kind of blows out like a giant
It's a bad Taco Bell.
the front of it just kind of starts smoldering.
Fortunately,
Like
the back end
Luke's
was at the one
parents.
that's towards the lake and not towards me. So I am not covered in crispy,
It's like a
crunchy.
It
rust
mimics a bombardier beetle for a little bit, then falls down to the ground.
Crispy.
Fucking windy. No, you have no idea. You have absolutely
Mason,
no
if you're in the
idea.
chat, fuck you.
Yes.
25.
I didn't want to say anything in the other chat because I know you would just spam more Quispy.
25
So,
Quispies followed by a wake at what cost?
You're in that chat too?
No, my brother told me about.
It was more than 25. It was like
He did it over like
90.
3 days.
It was like 90
So
something.
what's in the cave?
Alright.
so
Climb back
first
up.
off, yes, you start climbing back up. Your turn. What are you up to now? They are
I'm
all
just gonna head back to the other side of the cave, the one that I haven't explored yet.
Alright, so you start walking down the cave.
I'm gonna jump back off the cliff so I can go get my stuff.
Okay.
I'll,
It was devoured by rust monkeys.
Oh, you're already at the bottom?
yeah, I'm at the bottom. I can
Oh,
grab
okay.
it.
I thought you were at the top, so in that case, I'll wait for you at the top.
Yeah, I'll grab
Sure,
the
you're
stuff.
gonna have him try to carry the thing carrying 2 shields.
Not one shield.
Hey,
Oh,
still has
right,
the rope.
right.
Still has the rope.
Hey, you could use that second part
And
to
now I need to
throw
change
your
my
mighty shield.
AC.
Oh no. Why is the
So
camera
we're
doing that
level
again?
16.
camera froze?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Meanwhile,
Him the Legion of Doom.
I am going to give my damaged shield to Joan and tell him, see if you can do anything of this while we march.
Sure. Give me one second. Just double check something.
You just plug it into another port.
Yeah, I'll probably do that during the break.
You should mark what ports you're doing.
Okay. Also, the reason why we're rolling 20s is because your brother's in chat. And Jorge's in
I
chat.
told him to watch.
That'll do it.
I don't remember if I passed anything on to Mason and Zach.
He's just playing
What's
Pokemon.
the
He's just
feelings?
playing Shield, so I told him to put it on even in the background.
Okay. So,
Be good to find out if Shield's actually kind of mediocre, if it's actually really fun for him tomorrow then.
What? He's been having a good time.
Oh no.
Anyway,
so as you guys, you hand it to Joan and goes, yes, I'll take a look at it, but I'm no smith.
Good work. And I'm gonna climb back.
Jones.
He's been here this entire time.
Apparently, yes.
He's sneaky.
How many
Yes.
times did he come up and down? How many times did he jump off the cliff?
He just was sitting there kind of watching once. He jumped off once.
Just like,
What's going on with McCam, Brett?
That is what I'm trying to figure out.
technical difficulties.
They're not battery powered, right?
No.
It's the port that he's using.
Did it pop under the extender or something?
He's got bad USBs.
I'm cursed!
Can I search for arrows, please?
Yes, you most certainly can. Make a investigation check.
Brett just unplug it, put in a new one.
I don't know which one it is,
8.
though.
8, you aren't really able to find any, unfortunately. You
They
shot them
probably
into
flew
rust
away.
monsters.
They're probably just sticks.
Alright, I mean, yeah, I was gonna say, they probably, like, were carried
meanwhile,
away by the current.
In the rust cave, are you doing anything?
Am I there yet?
Not yet.
does
He's been here a little bit now.
Real question is, why are there rust monsters this far underground? Like, where are they getting shit from to eat?
I'll look up to see if I can see if there's any skylight.
Not particularly. It's pretty closed off.
I guess I'll just turn back to human, and I will cast. Oh, I didn't take it. I'll just do the ritual for detect poison and disease in that room.
Okay. Detect poison.
Ritual
Ritual for detect poison
and disease.
and
yes.
disease. Are you doing 2 rituals or they one
No,
spell?
that's one spell.
Spell. Okay. Am I back?
Yes.
Yes. Cool. So yeah, you sit down. It takes 10 minutes. During that time, you all walk up to see
That's what it does.
Joji sitting down, kind of mumbling something, smearing moss on the ground in different patterns or whatnot.
I am going to ignore it because him being weird is kind of par for the course.
I want to bust open one of the cocoons.
Okay. As you smash it open,
3 more rust monsters.
a big, just kind of like rusty air flies in you, and there's what looks to be 2 pieces of like large larvas that just kind of fall to the ground.
Ew.
XP farming. Smash.
Yeah, let's get to level 5.
Wait, but we're out of chart.
2 like larvae.
Well, you said there's multiple pods. So
Spawn
pods, yeah.
camping.
well, level grinding.
Spawn camping.
We just need to keep 2 of them
Are
alive.
you gonna get kicked for spawn camping?
Anyway, so
So you looked at me funny. Did I do something wrong?
You broke open the pods. Have you ever seen Alien?
No.
You don't fuck with the pods.
My character has never seen aliens. These are like eggs. They need to be destroyed before they get big.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
note to self: throw face hugger at Mallory.
Should we just reach under the table?
Anyway.
All right.
Alright, so suddenly you get the warm areas as you're holding the U-leaf in front of you. And there's a little bit of oxidation here, like could be harmful over time, so mild poison. Nothing drastic. You do detect poison from the mushrooms behind and in front of you, like on the other side, but this little pocket where they've kind of nested almost, seems like all the living stuff has kind of been choked out.
So the tunnel
There's
goes
nothing.
through here.
The tunnel goes through here. yes.
Okay, I thought this was a dead end.
No.
Okay.
There are little kind of holes in the wall that look like they might have burrowed.
I am going to join Malwraith and break into pods and kill on the spawn.
Okay, yeah, it doesn't take long. It's a little gross,
Well, yeah.
but you managed to get it done no problem.
And then
So,
I'd like to search and see if there's anything left over, since it looked like there was people gear, see if there's anything left over that wasn't eaten by the rock monsters.
Sure, yeah. Make a investigation check.
Can I also look around?
So,
I'll assist with that.
You can investigate as well.
Wanna
So you get
look-
advantage.
Okay. Can I look around
Cast
too?
guidance as well.
What does that do?
Gives a plus D4 on skill checks. I believe.
Yes, you can.
Can I look around as well?
Yes. Make an
So,
investigation check.
do I roll 1d4 and 2d20s then?
Target can roll D4, add a number roll to one ability check of its choice.
15.
It can roll the die before or after making the ability check. The spell and I think it says the spell ends. So
Okay. I guess I'll roll it
What's that?
before and
15.
then.
15, okay.
Okay, 2 of the same number. 4. 17 total.
17, 15, okay. Looking around, there's not, there's non-metal stuff left in the piles, as you see.
Gold coins.
They don't rust.
They don't rust, but I think they're still considered edible by them. I'm not sure, it's kind of weird. Actually, no, I don't think they are. They're a weird middle ground, because I think some editions they are, certain editions they're not. Either way, yeah, there's a small satchel, like a leather satchel that has some gold coins in it. It's a
Found the
little
loot.
jiggly. There is also, looks to be a short sword. It's mostly rusted, but it's still, around the edge, so it's still possibly salvageable, where you can sell it for a little bit, probably half cost.
Joan!
Yes, sir.
Congratulations, it's your lucky day.
Thank you.
Hang on to that, will you?
Wow, this is shit.
rusted shield and a rusted sword.
Wait, you don't want the shield back? I can have that too.
I'll probably need that back later.
Oh.
We'll get you something later.
Okay.
Is any of the armor intact?
The armor, there's some leather armor that you see.
Yeah.
I've got one set of leather armor.
That's light, right?
Yep.
Yes. Other than that, not really. Most of the stuff seems to have been dissolved.
How many coins are in the...
There is about 48 silver and 2 gold.
Ooh.
so how are we splitting up the 2 gold?
Rochambeau.
We'll just...
No, I'm not Rochambeau against these
Well,
two.
I lost a shield.
So... loot list and figure it out later, probably off stream, unless this turns into a fight.
No.
PvP.
Hell
28
no.
or 48?
48. 48 silver, 2
me,
gold.
bro.
1v1 me, bro.
You'll never see him coming.
Alright.
I mean, truthfully, you won't see him coming.
Why would he punch a bird?
You definitely will, because I'm a very bright boy right now.
Hey,
Got
yeah,
one
is
shot,
that a
you
good
better make it
tactic?
count.
Did I just light a rock?
You better,
You're pretty smart.
you better kill me in one shot.
Yes, I am.
You better make it count.
It's your one shot. It's your chance to blow.
Okay. So
Alright, anyway.
is there another entrance in this cave, like an exit,
Yeah.
other than the one we came in?
It's like a eat out through a tunnel kind of thing.
Alright,
And there are some burrows where they burrow into the walls, but those
and a
are
bunch
small.
of mushrooms.
Alright.
The mushrooms are on this side and the other side. There's not in this little area itself.
Can you put the light on somebody else?
Sure.
I
Cast
just
light on
like...
you?
On me
shining
or on
boy
my
thing.
shield?
He's
What
not-
shield? Oh wait, you do have your shield
I can
still.
take my shield
I'll
back,
use
yeah,
it on
if-
your shield.
If Joan isn't able to figure out any quick
I think I got it,
dash
sir.
patches.
And you look, it's just kind of wrapped in like cloth.
Does it give you +1 to AC?
No.
Good try, Joan. I'll take the shield back.
He just kind of looks really happy about it and hands it
I'm
to
gonna,
you.
you know what? As long as it's not like impeding my movement, I'm gonna leave it. There's no reason to take it off.
So I cast light on your shield.
Like cast light on the claw.
I specify your shield.
So half
you
the
just,
shield
like-
is blowing, the other half is covered in cloth.
You just open up a little part of the cloth and it's like a flashlight.
And just, Joan is gonna. You see him kind of hang back. He seems to be talking to Salama, just kind of in the corner.
I'm gonna walk over. Salamala,
Huh? Yes, minion.
are you indoctrinating my squire?
I am not a doctor.
Fucked! I'm gonna gather another pound of mushrooms.
Oh,
Joan,
why?
yes, my minion, not your
doesn't
minion.
harm to have
Just-
another
just
pound.
Go with it, Joan. Okay?
The minion of my minion is my minion.
No.
He's not wrong.
Was there enough mushrooms for me to get another pound?
There's a good amount of mushrooms throughout the tunnel. You're not gonna run out.
So I'm gonna have 2 pounds of mushrooms
Pounds
now.
of these fucking mushrooms.
Oh boy.
We know they're poisonous.
Now watch as they come back at the end of the campaign and save us.
Yeah, we've had these dried shrooms for
I'm just gonna state this
seasons.
right now, so there's no possible chance of there being a question about it. Arn is not going to let you start a drug cartel.
There's no intention for a drug cartel.
I'm just making sure it's stated because I feel like about a third of the games I've ever played have turned into black market drug cartels.
It's really fun. I've been a part of most of those. It's true.
And you're not even like the instigating one half the time.
It's one of those
that's
things that you just
surprising.
have it
Three
because
quarters
it
of the
could.
time, actually.
Yeah.
You just have it.
You gotta make money somehow, and drugs are a really easy way to do it.
You just.
Moving on. Okay.
I have it in case a scenario comes up in which we need it.
Where you need to force feed somebody psychedelic mushrooms.
This
every
is like the
20
cause of our
minutes.
problem.
For
So.
6 gold.
Yeah, we could use it to take over a kingdom.
It's
What did I say
psychedelic
about drug
mushrooms.
cartels?
Psychedelic mushrooms that last 20 minutes.
Alright, okay. Moving on, down the cavern. After spawn killing.
They're making good psychedelic mushrooms.
Take a bunch, then write Yellow Submarine. Anyway.
You know how many bards?
Not with that attitude.
I could,
Time.
I could dual class.
One of us is bound to die.
Alright, but
I like your idea better.
down the tunnel. Down the tunnel.
I am a druid bard. I sing to the animals.
What's down the tunnel?
Okay. So you proceed down the tunnel. And it is more tunnel. There looks to be a lot of kind of scratches in the ground. There is... Oh, what's it called?
Moss?
No. Well, yes, but no.
Droppings?
I have a question about the
Yes?
area before. Were there
Yes.
any kobold gear back there? You know.
Oh, like in the Rust Monster area?
Yeah, in case
There's some
of
small-sized rusted gear, but...
in case it was one of his friends who like went.
I mean, probably. Just with how the Rust Monsters do, there probably is a couple dead kobolds in that area.
So how does that make him feel?
I don't think he realizes it.
But what if we
you haven't
point it
noticed, he's
out
not
to
the
him?
brightest.
That is
Our
your decision.
no. He's our only pseudo guide through this area.
He's not a guide. He's never been here.
Hey, he killed that one.
Alright, moving on down the tunnel.
Yes. So yeah, moving on down the tunnel. You guys are walking. Who is? Are you still leading, Leon? Leo? Sorry.
I'll be leading.
Yeah.
Okay. I need you to make a perception check. Just give her.
Okay. I got your back.
That's a 10.
Oh, you got my back. So what?
10.
Okay. Yeah, it seems fine as you kind of walk. Suddenly you hear a small and as a dart kind of flies out of the wall in your direction. Nope. And you're able to kind of you hold up your glowing shield, it kind of twings into the cloth, and you look and there's just the dirt kind of sticking into the cloth and the shield.
Okay, who did that? Fess up. Who did that?
Did I hear a click?
You heard a click.
I look to where he's standing.
There is a recessed rock right under his foot.
Hey,
You stepped on something.
Say, you're good at finding trappy things, aren't you?
I will look for more traps.
When he lifts his foot, I want to push it back down and see if anything happens.
Jesus Christ! Stones! No, don't do that!
As he lifts his foot, you do hear a couple sounds like as like kind of gears and stuff are shifting in the wall.
Okay, then I won't push it down. I'll make the assumption that these things
I was
reset
gonna say,
themselves.
wait until we find where they're coming.
Butt mash!
I get down on the ground.
It can't hurt us if it's out of ammo. That's one way to start, right?
When it's
Also known
empty,
as how I raid Minecraft jungle temples.
when it's empty, the floor just buckles underneath us.
It can't hurt us anymore.
You can't hurt us anymore. There's
Plot
a
twist, we're in the
punch.
Tomb of Horrors.
I
knew
play
it!
That. Please no. I also have the 5e edition stats for that. I'm not giving them to you anymore.
Doesn't matter, I can convert 3.5, it's more lethal.
So did he find any
It's
other
more
crap?
lethal.
Yes, make an investigation.
You are now leading the party.
8.
Oh.
It's good enough.
8.
You said you were
Okay.
good at finding traps.
You
I
see
said
the
he was
you
good
see
at
the
finding
rock
traps.
We
that
don't
you
know
triggered,
otherwise.
and kind of tracing where the dart came from, you do see a little hole in the wall. That probably is what fired the dart at him.
Alright.
I'm gonna stick a carrot in the hole.
I think I found where the dart came from.
Yes, but are there more traps?
I haven't seen any.
There are always more traps.
Also swag.
Well, I guess we'll proceed more slowly.
Swag.
So you take
Okay.
the lead, or you let Leon take the lead?
I mean, if Leon is an adequate, or not adequate, is a master trap finder.
We've got Neon Leon right bringing up.
No, I'm the
Oh, now that you
neon.
mention that.
We ended that.
Here we go again.
Oh shit.
Leon, take the lead.
Could we make it a neon light?
Actually, I think I get to choose the
You
color.
to choose the color.
Neon Leon.
Make them
The light can be colored as you like.
Nice.
Make them hot pink.
Neon pink.
I am a halogen light. Feel me.
Do you want to take point, or do you want me to just
Sure,
continue?
I'll start leading the group.
Okay.
So are you shining then, so you can see?
And I'm right behind him, and I have a
He's
shield.
right
with light.
behind me. So,
Okay.
I mean,
That works.
He can
We'll
hide
make
in the
do.
shadows cast by my shield.
Not if the shadow is from him.
Not if I'm making finger puppets.
Also not quite.
I tried, man.
thank you.
Alright, so
Gotta try to be an egregious munchkin somehow.
So you start kind of walking forward slowly. Okay. As you're kind of going, you do see out of the corner of your eye another odd-looking rock in the ground. And now that you're looking for him, you see like three kind of peppered throughout, just weird rocks that are almost identical in shape.
I'm gonna point them out to my party members. Say, watch out! I see some more suspicious-looking rocks on the ground.
Do I see any holes in the wall?
Make an investigation.
I don't see any holes in the wall.
Or maybe you see lots of holes.
I rolled a 1.
You see a weird honeycomb-shaped hole in the wall. Just kidding. You don't see any holes in the wall.
Okay.
Yeah, I will look for holes.
More rust monsters. Just really tiny
21.
ones.
Rust bees.
Could you don't?
I'm gonna make him.
You better not do it.
I'm gonna do it.
Don't you do it?
do it.
Don't you do it?
Rust swarm.
So does a 21 find anything?
25. Yeah, there's roughly one hole
Why
per
do you
rock
keep
in the
giving
wall.
him ideas to do?
He didn't hear me.
All right, this looks like
Rust
this.
swarm, I heard it.
This looks like the same as last time. Just watch out.
Okay.
Alright.
All right, we will proceed down, carefully avoiding the identical rocks.
I will not. No, careful. Just walking.
Okay. In that case, I need you to roll a d6 for me.
Hell yeah.
Good thing he's in the back.
4.
Okay, you hit one. So as you're all kind of definitely walking, Joji's just kind of walking, and he just kind of seems to just keep missing them until. Twing.
It's razor wire.
Does a 20 hit you?
Yes. It does indeed.
That is 6 damage. And you need to make a Constitution saving throw.
The penitent man kneels before God.
Oh shit. 6.
6?
6.
Alright, you are poisoned.
It must have been the mushrooms.
You have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Well, guys, I don't feel that good.
Aren't you a doctor?
I hope everyone remembers I'm out of spell slots.
Oh, that's right.
You see, it'll be fine though.
Quick, punch me
He
so you
already
can heal
took
me.
those mushrooms and that moss, and at the rate that he's
I'm
flushing,
building up a natural
at the
immunity.
rate that he's flushing things out of his system, it'll be gone in no time.
I'm building up a natural immunity.
This will make you
everything.
feel better. I hand you a mushroom.
No. You know what's worse than being poisoned? Tripping balls and being poisoned.
You're having a bad trip. As
I
the
thought
sheep
one of them
dissolves
cancel
into
out the
Phasma.
other.
That's
It's
not how that
miasma.
works.
Phasma.
No,
So,
Yzma is the villain from.
Try me, bitch.
are we avoiding the rest of these traps?
Yeah.
Sheep, the thing.
I'm definitely going to be avoiding them.
The Tech magic.
There. So the
Spam,
you,
spammy, spam,
you
spam.
detect normal magic from the area. There is. Magic is getting stronger as you go.
All right, I'll communicate that with everybody.
Is it more necromancy?
It's still pretty even. Like it's an even ratio. The ratio's not changing, but the amount and intensity of it is increasing.
Amount and intensity is increasing. It's necromancy and it's conjuration. It's about an even amount, but it's getting stronger. So we're about to find the big bad.
Yeah.
Big
The
guy
healer is
died.
out of spell slots.
And
So-
I'm dying.
I mean,
Yeah,
do,
oh shit, heal, but that's about
do,
it.
Should we,
do we sleep here?
rest?
Can I even?
Most of us can see in
Take
the
a long
dark.
rest here in the cave.
I don't
Yeah.
even have the option to cure myself.
We should probably take a little rest here.
I mean, a little rest, no. An 8-hour rest is what we'd be talking about. Which I feel like is probably mildly suicidal. We're on the doorstep of something crazy. If that's what we're talking about.
I mean, I don't really need a rest, so
I'll
could
shoot
stand
things
watch.
from the back. So
what?
I'll shoot things from the back. So I mean, you're full health, right?
I'm 3 points down.
Basically full.
Anybody got any potions?
It is worth pointing out that part of how I've been tanking this shit has been him refilling me.
Your call. I mean, we could have people stay watch and keep it dark, so no light.
Welcome to 12 hours of pitch black.
Yeah, I couldn't keep watch if.
Yeah, which is fine. Most of us can see in the dark.
Well, I would
so,
just imagine it's terrifying if you're a human.
Yeah, I'd be.
Pitch black in the water.
Like I said, I don't need a rest. I can stay
You're not the
watch.
one we're worried
Let's go for it, guys.
I mean, I feel like going for it makes more sense than trying to take a long rest in
Yeah,
the middle of a
but-
cave that doesn't really have hideaway spots.
I
There's
can't
nowhere
wait to
up
roll
for
a
us
new
to set up a
character.
safe place.
That are like
to
a
stay.
logical place to like hide and bunker down.
I'm gonna start rolling a new character.
How many shapeshifts do you have left?
One.
So we going in here?
It's 2 per short rest.
Oh, do you want to? Should we take a short rest at least then, and then you can recharge?
There's no point.
Okay.
I'm either gonna get knocked down and not be useful, or I'll survive.
Because I'll get an additional spell then.
So
mean, I
you
just-
guys are moving ahead then?
I feel like we should just move ahead.
Yeah,
probably.
let's
Okay.
That's
go
the most.
face this.
That's the most reasonable.
Is the poison like damaging over time? Will I be taking?
It's not damage over time. You just have the disadvantage on. So
Okay.
it's the poisoned condition.
Okay.
Drink lots of water. You'll feel better soon.
Yeah, the poisons that damage you specifically say how they damage you. Poisons just means the condition modifier.
Okay. And that'll go away eventually.
Yeah, it'll probably. I'd say for this one probably about a minute.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So in we go.
So we'll wait
So
until
10
you.
rounds.
So we'll wait until you feel
Better.
not poisoned anymore. Then.
I will ask the kobold. Can you heal anybody?
Um,
You got tons of magic tricks.
who needs healing?
Oh, how many hit points are you guys down?
I got hit with 7.
6. The dart. I only have 14.
Well, I guess let's take a short
Yeah, if
rest.
you-
Let's take a short rest real quick so you guys can roll your hit dice and get those back.
Can I do that?
Have you already done it once today?
No.
Then yeah, you can.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, long rest fully heals you. A short rest lets you roll your hit dice.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll take a short rest then. I mean, there's no
Right.
reason not
If
to.
you guys
Yeah.
want, you could probably hunker down in the burrows, the rust monster burrows.
Do I,
Oh, okay.
do I roll 2d8s or
Get your feet
1d8?
out of the water.
You can choose.
You're
I
level
think-
2, so yeah, you get to choose if
Oh.
you want to roll 2 or 1.
I'll just do 1.
But that's what you have for the day. So
Oh.
yeah, so that dice is how many you have for the day.
Okay.
So when you run out, then you have to take a long rest to return.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
Well, I'm back up to full. I rolled a 7. So.
Same. I took 6 and rolled 8. So I'm
Okay.
good.
And I'm not gonna roll another because I'm only down by 3.
Okay.
And in case we do need another one later.
So I tell everybody about the crazy amount of magic being felt.
Yeah.
We all sit down, have a powwow for a little bit.
I
Okay.
take out my dice.
Does anyone want to play Farkle?
I am going to attempt to curse his dice.
Oh!
So, 60 minutes later.
60 minutes later, they'll kind of re-gear up.
2.5 hours later.
Samalot and Joan are missing temporarily. You see them kind of walk back as you guys are leaving the burrow.
Joan, what was going on?
You wanted to look at me sword?
Oh, at your new sword?
Yeah.
What did he think of it?
Oh, it was neat.
Neat.
Salamala, what are you doing with my squire?
Looking at his sword.
He means his dick.
I thought that crossed my mind.
Well,
Let's
keep going
let's
forward.
move off that topic
So,
and go down the
as
tunnel
you
to our
guys walk,
inevitable
what
death.
is the marching order?
I'm not going to be up front. I'll be like second or third.
I'll be second.
So I will be third.
I think this is
Light
the
me
order
up,
we've been
fam. I'll
going.
go first.
I'm not going to be in a line, though. I'm going to be like to the side.
Right.
Yeah.
As you guys
yeah.
proceed down this, you guys start seeing, other than the magical glow you've already been feeling, there's a bit of a light kind of flickering.
Detect magic.
The magic is still there. There's a light flickering kind of from down the tunnel. And you hear the faint sound of chanting.
Like kobold chanting? Or...
It doesn't sound like, it sounds a deeper voice. Think like, sounds like almost like monk chanting.
I would like to move
Does
to
it
the
sound like
front.
one or multiple people chanting?
It sounds like multiple.
I could go figure out what's going on down there.
Yeah.
Alright.
Actually, yeah, let's let the rogie boy.
Do you want to go sneak down and see what's going on?
Yeah, I will.
Scream very loudly and hopefully we'll reach you before you die.
Make a stealth check.
I'll sneak down there.
I've got a pocket full of sunshine.
I've got a shield full of sunshine.
13.
And it's all mine. Oh.
13?
Yes.
Sorry.
You should be.
Take me away from this fucking place.
Take you down to the Paradise City.
The grass is green and the girls are pretty.
Oh, please take me home.
Okay.
You killed it.
As you kind of get, well, you kind of get at the edge and you look down, you see this room. There's a little couple steps down into this chamber. And although most of this is still cavernous, this seems to have been worked on, made a little bit more nice. Like there's
Definitely.
almost a floor.
Definitely like man-made.
Yeah.
Where does the
It-
water
it's
go with
man
these
altered.
steps down?
Mm-hmm.
The water, as you see, is coming from a passageway. It looks like there's actually been like kind of rivets carved in the side. So the center of this floor is dry. But it looks like it's almost been dammed up so the water kind of runs around and going down there. You see the runes that are kind of etched in the ground, etched up to the center of this chamber where you see a large cauldron. Sitting at this cauldron, there is a man kind of hood up, he's kind of standing there chanting something, and you see strange symbols kind of decorated all over the room as well as on a cloak that he's wearing. With another one of the symbols drawn onto that.
Shoot him in the dick.
Are these symbols glowing, or are these the ones we knocked out the chain to?
The runes on the ground are very faintly glowing. The symbol on his coat is not, and some of the symbols carved on the room are not. It looks to be like just kind of a symbol. That
Wait, you're not there.
No,
So you
but I
can't
want
system.
to know for what he
Um,
has.
Okay. He seems to be alone. However, when he speaks, it does sound like multiple people.
Oh boy, we
That's
got
like
some
It's
possession.
a weird echoing chant.
We got some spooky shiz.
As
going
you're
on.
watching, you see what looks to be a face, like a face of smoke, kind of pull out of the cauldron, and he just kind of inhales it into himself. And he resumes chanting. And that's where we'll take a break for the night. No! We'll come back in 15 minutes. So it is, according to my clock, it's 6 o'clock. So we'll be here in 6:15. Well, I'll be here at 6:15. Time might be a little different depending on your clocks. My clock's a little faster, not that much. But we'll be back in 15 minutes. Hopefully see you then. Oh, welcome back.
I've already shared with Urkel. My next character, if I die, is going to be a child, and I'm going
Oh,
to
there's
speak.
Sam.
There's Sam.
Okay, I will be right back enjoying these talkings while we grab our remaining party member.
All right,
My next
so we
character
are
is
a
gonna be an
podcast now?
Ooze child. It's going to be awful. I'm
So
going to hate
what I'm
myself.
hearing is that I have to keep you alive at all possible costs.
Yes. Please end my suffering. This poison of flesh is encumbering.
Please end this.
That's my next character.
What class are you playing?
I don't know what my next character. I just know I'm gonna play a child, and I'm gonna be an Uwu child, and it's gonna be awful. I'm
So
gonna
we have to
hate
keep
myself.
Joji alive, and if Joji dies, we have to find a in-character reason to murder a small child.
Immediately
Send him to
murder
the
a
fish.
What the
child.
hell did I miss?
My next
We're
character.
plotting to. Never mind.
My
I'm not
next-
gonna
You
say
know what?
that.
No, we're gonna let it be a surprise.
My next character cannot. be
Cool, that's
allowed-
not allowed.
It cannot be allowed to exist. because it's just gonna be a child that plays like Joji. He's just a dipshit. Wait,
Oh,
why did we bring this child along in this adventure?
So we don't necessarily need to let him die. We just need to make sure he doesn't go anywhere.
Hello.
We just gotta make sure he doesn't hurt himself.
I'm jumping in the cauldron.
This isn't Black Cauldron.
Hey,
You're
you
not
bumped the
Gurky.
camera.
No, I think that was me
Don't-
before the
that,
chat.
That
There you
all
go.
went over my head.
Oh, okay, never mind.
I think it was me like right after the break.
We
to
can
be
make
fair.
space for you.
Yeah, I don't think it was you this time.
Always him.
Alright. Uwu, how about
So,
friendos?
Fred has it.
How attached are you to those hand axes?
Me?
Yeah.
He has all
a
of them.
bit. What? Why?
He has all of
We
them.
There was
fought
a rust
Rust
monster
Monster.
involved. Someone played your character for you.
Fred played your character.
He picked
for
it
you.
up he picked up your hand axe afterwards. You have your hand axes back.
Okay.
I didn't say he picked them up. In fact, he let someone who else was fighting for another round to go do so.
Somebody else was just trying to troll him.
Anyway, so
You have just seen. So Leon has just seen culty voodoo bullshit. I believe is the technical
With
term.
possession.
with it looked he absorbed a person's face
With full insertion.
from this call.
Oh boy.
And then the rest of us are like back a couple
So
hundred
how
feet.
many people in
Twiddling our
total do I
thumbs.
see?
One.
One person,
You see one person.
but it sounds like
You
multiple.
Every
One
time you speak, you
physical
sound
person.
Alright. I'm gonna head back to the party and convey what I've seen.
All right.
Well, that sounds like some hot bullshit.
Oh yeah. I would
Man,
agree
this
with
cup
that.
is so hot.
There is some cult nonsense going on. There are drawings on the floor. I do not like this.
Things are glowing. Voices are speaking that shouldn't be
He
speaking.
looked like he was possessed. I hope you boys are ready. Boys and
Preposterous.
girls.
Nobody can be possessed.
Buckle up, buckaroos.
Yeah.
Buckle up,
We're in
buckaroos.
for a ride.
All right. Shall we?
Alright.
Buckle up.
We don't know anything yet. We're waiting for a scout to get back.
No,
he
he
just
just
came back
said-
and
okay,
he just
I
literally
am
just did
telling
that.
you that right now.
He was
Yeah.
just monologuing to himself.
That's what I thought, yeah.
Okay.
So,
Who would
what's
like
our tactic plan?
Who would like to be the Leroy Jenkins?
Gee, well, actually, we do have someone whose name is closer.
Leonardo Jenkins.
Wait, what?
Leonardo Jenkins, get in there.
Leonardo Primrose.
To Jenkins.
Damn.
So,
Leonardo Primrose.
you can block magic, right?
No, that's not one of the things I can do.
Well, I mean, technically you can, just it costs you something.
I could try talking to him.
Help.
No, we're not gonna.
Yeah,
try
Mr.
talking to him.
Charisma.
We can send
I
your
don't
square
think
in
this
first.
is someone we can talk to.
Isn't
from
this
sounds
the whole
of it.
point of your character?
No.
No. No, that's
See,
just to
I
get
can-
the bitches.
Maybe talk to him.
We can send in your squire. Squire.
I think
Some
someone
of
that's
them-
No, I would rather
already doing
not.
this is beyond help.
Yeah, no. I mean tactically more along the lines of like, how do we get the drop on him and deal the most damage we can before he murders us with spirits?
Oh, I know. We rush in and scream.
I'm with that plan.
I mean, I was hoping someone would have something a little more nuanced, but okay. It sounds like that's what we got.
Let's run
How
it
about
and
we
hit
have-
it until it dies.
I've got an idea. I've got minor illusion.
Okay,
I can-
what's your idea? There we
I
go.
can make a noise on another direction, and then we'll be on the other side of him, and then we can all shoot him and rush him.
And then you guys get the ranged volley in, and then I charge in, and he probably like chews my face off or something because he's obviously on drugs.
At least
Does
he'll be
anyone have
distracted.
anything red or willing to open their vein?
I can do it.
Vampire.
Why?
Does anybody want to try and like deal with the symbols on the ground? Because I saw a bunch of them.
My eyes are red, but I'm kind of attached to those.
I'm gonna turn into a bear.
He's rushing down the hallway as we're all
Okay,
talking.
non sequitur bear time.
Rawr.
'Cause I don't know if the symbols are
It
powering
just-
them up.
In this episode, Joji bears it all.
Okay. That was a good session, guys. I think
Nope. The campaign's over.
Draw the line.
campaign's over. We're ending it there.
We're banning the stream.
I submit suicide on
We will
stream.
ban ourselves.
Okay.
This cannot be tolerated. It's on.
Don't you fucking dare.
Unbearable, there, said it.
No, see, he paused for dramatic effect.
Oh.
Okay, so what are we really gonna do?
I mean, I
tried the bear into battle.
I'm like with the volley of arrows idea.
So he is a bear.
Yeah, I'm liking the illusion and the volley of arrows, then bear plus sword and board.
Question: how many people actually have bow and arrow?
You,
I have a bow.
him.
I've got.
He has a long range attack.
You've got a crossbow, right?
He's got a
I got a
crossbow.
crossbow and a longbow.
Okay, so all but two of us.
So longbow's better.
Actually,
D8.
I'm gonna not be a
D8, oh.
bear. I'm gonna do a boar, a giant boar.
But you don't have a mini for that.
No, I don't.
I do. I think the Squealy Nord Mini is on the shelf.
Is it large or medium? Your giant boar.
That's
Wait, is-
awesome.
That's a pickle.
Dire wolf.
That's a
brown
pickle.
Bear, black
Like-
bear.
You're talking about this one, or?
Yes.
That is a
giant
squealy
wolf,
nord,
spider,
yes.
Giant lizard, giant badger, elk.
Oh, it's not alphabetical, but
No, these are screenshots.
oh, okay.
Actually, I know we can just. Okay, that's not glued on. So because you probably can't really see that.
You should turn on the battle map.
So we've
I will on
got
the side when I actually get to there.
this great big ol'
It's a large size.
large size base,
It's an egg.
and this.
Is the boar large size?
I believe
This is a squealy nord.
a.
It's currently chomping on someone.
It's
But,
about to
uh,
be
It's chomping on
Bandit.
Joe.
It's the
Okay.
final boss from the Weeby Goblin's Adventure
Yeah.
Path.
Four.
So you end up with this
First book.
So
rather-
4 is medium, but I think I can actually be a giant
incongruous situation.
boar. Oh yeah, that's a challenge rating of 1-4.
That's squealy nord. No.
So let me
Ride him into battle.
Squealy Nord, yes.
Giant.
Anyway, well, you're a boar. We'll establish that as you look it up. But nonetheless, so what is people's plans?
Challenge rating.
you
What's
wanna
the
try
range on your illusion?
The illusion's 30 feet, so we have to get
You have to
close
get
enough.
pretty. You have to get pretty close. Yeah. In that case, I feel like it's probably easier if we can just get into that 80-foot min range. That you have a
Yeah, 80 foot.
Because I can shoot 120.
because you're 120, he's 80, and you're at least 80 with longbow, right?
Yeah.
Sam, what kind of bow do you have?
Longbow.
So yeah, that sounds like that's the best start to me.
We could pull him towards the door.
So we'll just stick at range.
Here's the core book boar.
Wait till he notices you, and then
I
unleash
need
your
to check
magic
the
and
right
arrows.
challenger. The challenge. The challenge
Yeah,
rating. of the-
he did find it.
Oh, okay.
I need to check what challenge rating I can be with the Circle of the Moon.
Oh, okay.
At level 2.
Level 2, it's a CR1.
The CR1. Okay, then I can just be a regular boar. I cannot be a giant boar because giant boar is CR2.
So you want the bear or the boar?
I'll do. I might just switch it up to giant goat.
There we go.
Still using squealy nord in that case.
He's about 65 feet away from you.
Well, I'm not. We are further back than this. So
Yeah,
he got to about here, and then the space between here and here it was like several hundred feet.
Yeah, I know. I'm just
Oh, I
saying,
was just-
like, from where he is.
So yeah, if we can get up, if the arrow boys can get up to here, and then launch their
Just right
volley.
here.
If he's a
Or-
large,
Yeah.
if he's
Yeah.
a large creature, maybe you could ride him into battle and get there faster. I imagine he's
Yeah.
if he allows it.
Giant goat.
Or we just get him away from the cauldron and
I'm
get
gonna
him
be
towards
a
that
giant
door.
goat.
Give me a giant goat.
Who has
Giant
ex-
goat.
Does
What's
anyone
your
have
strength?
explosives?
Strength is 17.
No.
I'm a large size, so I can carry you. And I will allow it.
Okay, I am riding a giant goat into battle.
Oh my god, you're a dwarf.
You'll get there quicker that way.
Yeah, what's your move speed on as a goat?
40.
Okay, a little quicker.
Do we actually have a dwarf in the party?
No.
Plus, he could run, and then you could do your attack still. He could do the sprint.
Yeah,
action still.
yeah, I don't know if we'll get any of the charging damage bonuses or not, but yeah. So the plan. We are the start of the melee attack. Our ranged options are here as follows, and you've got a ranged option too.
Yep.
So pretty much most of the party has a ranged option. Except Joji and I, and Salamala somewhere in the back because I guess he can join the ranged squad because he's got Firebolt.
Oh,
That's got decent range.
Handbag.
Don't say that in his presence. He's got fire still.
He's got cantrips.
He has enough lasers though. So if you guys all manage to kind of, or actually, how about we leave You hang back because you've got disadvantage on your stealth.
I need a straight line
Okay.
for one of my attacks. To start off with,
Yeah.
it's better if I have a straight line.
So if we make the plan kind of get up to here, is the chamber get wider just at this point, or is it wider already through here?
Oh, it's on this booth there. Is
Right.
that at 10?
Right here is 10.
Yeah, that's about as wide as it gets. That's
Okay.
basically the tunnel kind of opens out into this room.
Okay.
And the water is coalescing from the sides. The green stuff is the water there.
That's what I was thinking.
Does the center here go down, same level, or up?
The center is the same level. The water goes up. It has been dammed, it looks like, to increase the width there.
Okay.
So is there anything on the other side of this chamber? Or is this just like an...
The water does go up.
Okay.
There's like a.
I will turn the combat.
Is it like a full tunnel size kind of thing,
Um,
or does it look like
It's smaller. It's about 5 feet wide, but
Okay.
it is.
Okay.
And there is the square in the middle is the cauldron, and there is a fire beneath it boiling. Whatever's in
Okay.
Well, should we get this plan rolling?
Yeah. So we'll have Trevor hang back with Joji and I. So the plan will be you guys will be sneaking up to about here, take your shots, or you guys have to be on 10-foot groups. Take your shots, and then move forward to give us a open space to charge through. Although we probably will be back further
Oh,
still.
Oh, I thought you were going to charge through.
By the
and we're just
way-
going to shoot it while you're on your way.
I mean, that could work too. I was thinking that opening up with a volley and start the melee attack.
this will be Joan.
Okay.
Yeah, oh, he is here.
He can hang out in the back. He'll move forward and see what needs to happen.
So you wanted to volley first, and then
That was my thinking, as kind of what seemed to make sense to me. That way you can get your sneak attack in before. Otherwise, while that volley's happening while we're going in, there's no guarantees for some of the attacking from shadows, the advantage type stuff. So hopefully this will get your guys' volley attacks advantage for the surprise. Whereas
I'm dismissing your light, by the way.
that's fair.
He's
Because there's
got
light.
yeah,
He's got a fight.
there's
There's light
light
here
here.
anyway.
I don't want to be given away. Okay, so if that's the plan, let's go.
Yeah. So you guys creep up there,
Yes.
and then
Make a stealth check.
That's where it all falls apart.
yeah,
Story of our life.
12.
13. This plan.
Meticulous,
One!
There it is.
There it is.
meticulous
18.
planning means nothing when you have a dunce on the team.
Yep.
Although whoever is the dunce usually switches off between
Alright.
whatever we're doing.
So as you guys are walking up, you see him kind of mumbling, just and suddenly there's a large clang as you accidentally kick over a bell that was just kind of sitting there.
What?
Just ting ting ting. Old, partially rusted bell.
We fought rust monsters.
And he and they you know, stop.
Uh-oh. That's my bad case.
He stops, kind of listens for a second. Everyone, there's a moment of just. Dina Patros did that. He goes back to his cauldron.
Something new.
Sneeze.
Maybe he can't see us. Maybe he doesn't have dark
This
vision.
is either something really good or really bad.
Maybe he doesn't have dark vision. Couldn't see us.
And since it looks like we're okay, so he is muttering into his cauldron still. You guys have taken your positions as you are marked on the sheet.
So
I found a random bell.
should,
The people that are hanging back, how far are you hanging back? Is that accurate or is that still distance?
We'll call that accurate if that works for you. Otherwise, we're going to be off the
Charging
sheet. And it'll
distance.
be-
so should
That's fine.
do you think
you
he
mount the
40
goat?
feet. I can move.
do you think he's gonna reflect?
Yeah, 40.
And charges double that, right?
Can
What?
Do you think he heard something? Do you think he's gonna reflect everything back?
Well, we'll find
You
out.
can still
This is
try-
our best plan.
You
right
can
now.
still
you are
try your
asking
illusion
a
to see
knight,
if it
not
distracts
a
them.
wizard.
I am a ghost.
Excuse me.
We'll just all shoot.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
you are.
Bah.
Quiet, Sally.
So
Sally.
are we ready to go?
Why are you talking to Sal?
That's a good question.
Okay. So everyone knocks an arrow, prepares a spell. Whoever's doing what?
Yes.
Launch
Void
that
my
bullshit.
bowels.
Take out my short bow.
Make sure I'm.
Solomon kind of you see him Small fireball comes out in his hand.
Alright. So as a bonus, when we take our shots, I want to use Hex on him.
Okay.
What's the range on Hex?
90 feet.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're.
What does that do again? That's...
That's the one that whenever I deal damage to them, I get an extra 1d6, and then I also give him a disadvantage on one of his ability checks.
You should give him disadvantage on whatever is needed for Sacred Flame.
So it'd be
Dex.
Dex.
Oh, that is Dex.
Yep.
Oh, I thought that was Wiz for some reason.
No.
And
Okay,
it's
so
a
his
dex save.
disadvantage on dex saves.
Okay.
Yep, and that's as we're doing it, so it's a bonus action, so that he doesn't like, oh, I got hit with a curse hex thing.
Okay.
So we're firing?
Yeah, I think so. Do
Alright.
they get to make attacks with advantage?
Yes.
Firing my laser.
Natural 20.
Hey, Fred.
That's 2.
Oh!
Got 2 natural 20s?
Yeah!
I got a net 20.
Alright.
We even just that 20
Is
go
he
up
just
there.
gonna die before we even get to
Oh,
do
no.
everything?
I'm okay with this.
Let's hope so. Also, stop fucking the camera.
I accidentally kicked it.
I got a 19.
I got, well, 26.
Okay. Everyone hits. Solomon is a little shaky, but it does end up landing.
Yeah, he's just gonna boom.
So
That's
I'm
the
gonna,
point.
I'm gonna roll Solomon's damage first, just so I have that. So if you're with that,
He goes from man to splat.
Oh, that's right.
That
you said it's a
is in fact-
D8,
No, no,
correct?
no, no.
the
Or-
point.
No,
That
it,
is
go,
the
it,
goal.
it goes from mad.
Long
okay.
bow.
So I'll start you using Eldritch Blast.
Think so.
What's the damage?
Pin cushion.
In total, it's 11 damage. 6 is necrotic. Or sorry, 12 damage. 6
Before
is
us, we have a
necrotic.
man.
Okay.
Now we
Amir,
have a
what's
stain.
your damage?
10.
10. All right. Leo.
12.
Yeah, we both got 12.
Or unless I add my dueling
Yeah.
bonus, but
So I
I
assume
don't.
I get
Dueling
attack.
bonus
I thought
is
you
more
guys
than
missed.
plus 2 dex.
Did you crit too?
Yeah.
Yes.
Both people on that side of the table again.
We've been the only two critting.
Hey, I crit once.
Wait, you did?
I
Skill
I
check.
didn't crit damage, but I rolled a nat 20.
Oh.
Still at the side of the table.
Trying to say something?
He's the one that's trying to say something.
So
Accused.
voted.
J'accuse.
Somebody check him.
Okay. I have a roll initiative. As just. He just kind of looks up towards you guys.
I don't know. Oh, there it is.
He looks up in that direction, I should say.
Go forth, my noble steed.
We have fuckery to spread.
Okay,
So I
did
guess we're
anyone
waiting
get
till
a
everyone in
natural
front of us
20?
gets out of the way, pretty much.
Any crits?
No.
Above 20. 20 to 15.
20.
17.
17. We have higher dex.
Yeah.
Okay, so wait, first off, you got a 20.
Yes.
And then it's
And
Leo.
then two 17s.
I think Leo leads.
Leo, yeah.
Yeah, Leo leads.
Followed by
Nard.
Trevor.
Trevor.
Alright. And then. Anyone else have their hand up for that? No. Okay. Then 15 to 10.
9. Right.
8.
Also 8.
You have a high dex?
I have
What's-
plus 3.
I have no dex.
Yep.
No dex club.
That was
Dump
Leo.
stat.
Poor rolls. My
Alright.
highest
And
modifier
6.
is 2.
We found out where all the bad rolls went.
You have them.
Okay.
I've been rolling
First up
pretty
is
mediocre.
Mal.
I'd rather it happen here.
It's 10 to move through someone, right?
Yep.
Yay.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
If you can, yeah, okay, yeah.
Get out of the way.
Get out of the
Alright,
way!
I'm gonna shoot him with an Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Does a 14 hit?
Yes, it does.
That's concerning.
9 damage in total. 3 is necrotic.
I don't like that he only has an AC of 14.
9
It's
damage
really
total,
hard,
is it?
right? Yeah.
That means he's a squishy caster.
It also means he's gonna turn around and fucking obliterate the first person he hits.
Somebody get in front of me.
I'm not getting
So
it.
I'm sorry. Well, what was it?
Don't worry, there's gonna be a goat.
9 damage in total, 3 is necrotic.
Good thing we're sending in the giant goat and the barbarian to absorb
Man.
all of that face tank.
Make sure to hit
Plus
him
the
in the
goat
nuts
has
on the
the-
charge.
Right here, sir.
Plus the goat has disadvantage.
Throw it
Just
right
like
in
every
my
group.
All right.
mouth.
Next up is Leo.
He won't target the mound first.
Can I just like eat the fireball?
He's not gonna target the mound first.
I just act like a
Like a dumb goat.
Just act like a goat. Dumb
See
goat.
where people are.
Oops, sorry. Gotta move you. I'm gonna fire an arrow.
Can you attack on a charge? Like,
I have no idea how mounted rules work. Much less when your mount is intelligent.
Yeah, actually, I think you can. Because doesn't charge give you a +10?
We have a few rounds.
Plus 10. Jeez, I should charge.
No.
No, that's
Definitely not
your
that
thing with
much.
the other systems.
Okay.
Yeah. That'd be
okay.
awesome.
So you're firing a crossbow?
Firing my longbow.
Okay.
18.
18. That will hit.
I hope
I
it's...
guess my attack is part of a charge.
Alright.
It says that if I charge
10 damage.
It doesn't say
10
charge.
damage,
It says
okay.
if I move 20 feet in a straight line and then hit my attack.
All right. Next
But
up
I was
is
wondering
Trevor.
If I can move more than 40 and also attack.
Trevor. Ever.
Get ready to heal. We're about to take some massive damage.
He's out of spell slots.
That's a 10 by...
Yeah, I realized that. So, not really.
You're gonna have to move through the giant goat.
I'm gonna hold my turn until the goat moves.
That's fair.
Fat goats in your way.
That's fair.
Yeah, we should have had me go first.
Okay.
Shoot arrows over my shoulder and then let me go in because I.
You can move through the space. It just takes you 2 points moving for each square.
But then
Yeah,
I have
but
to
then-
Yeah, that's
won't
once
be.
my movement. I wouldn't be able to do anything.
Yes, you still have to move through the rest of the group.
Yeah, I know.
Fair enough. Okay. Salma. Salma is going to start walking back. And he's going to try to 5, 10, 15, what's his speed? 30. He is going to basically climb under the goat. So he's going to be kind of hanging up there. And he's going to hold his action.
Just hold on to my tummy.
Trojan horse.
He's basically just like pressed up against the wall, back tactics. Trying to sneak in there. So he basically is not taking up your spot, but he's just kind of hiding underneath there. Next up, Joji.
I am a big goat.
I guess you could say you've got his goat.
And
I'm
unfortunately,
not seeing
there are
any
2 people.
particular rules for charging.
5,
It would be
10,
so the biggest option would be to take a dash action, which is doing your movement twice.
35, because you'd be hitting him.
So if I'm going through there, do I have to? Is it? So I'm too wide. Is it 10 feet to move into this square and then 10 feet again?
No, the square counts as 10 feet.
Okay, so be 10, 5, 10.
Yes.
So 5, 10, 20, 25, 35, 40, and 45.
So yeah, you'd basically just be taking two move actions,
So-
or 2 movements basically is the dash
45,
action.
50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 80. Go right there. Actually,
I thought you guys were gonna dive in.
gotta be. Okay, I'll stop right there.
Woohoo! The big threat.
Okay. Next up is the thing. Or I should say the dude.
Now that the goat moved, do I get my turn?
What was it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you held your action while
Yeah.
the goat moved? Yep, that works. I mean, I think technically, for future terms, I think you can technically hold your action while you hold the turn.
30. Does that put me within 60 feet of him?
As you run past Trevor, as you run past Solomon, he goes, hey, here, and he hands you this bundle. He goes, take it.
He's abandoning us.
Bundle?
Yes, it's a pretty big bundle.
Alright.
Where was he hiding it?
He had it kind of strapped to his back under his robes.
I don't see any particular rules for mounted combat or
Okay.
for doing natural charges. There might be something else in the DM's guide, but we don't need to go digging into there.
Just short.
Oh, just short of Sacred Flame?
Yeah. Let me see what's in the bundle.
It is your shield. Good as new.
I'll put on the shield.
What a G.
Hey.
Saucy boy's got mending.
Cantrip?
Yeah, cantrip. As meanwhile too, you also notice Joan's sword is a lot shinier now too.
Ah.
Fuck yeah, mending.
Because like, if it's fully destroyed, can I use mending? Doesn't say I can't. Okay. All right. So next up, its turn.
I found powdered dust. I found rust dust. Use mending.
So does it go in on 8 or on 8 or after 8?
What do you mean?
Well, because I technically would have had a turn there. Now I don't have anything to do, but I would figure Joan goes on my initiative probably.
I mean, to be honest, Joan. Yeah, Joan will go in your initiative.
Okay. So I was just thinking he'd just move up also,
Yeah.
just to be in the area.
Yes. All right. So it's turn. He's how far are you? So around there. There. So he's gonna slowly kind of move straight forward till he's within 10 feet. Yeah, till he's 10 feet away from you guys. The goat. And he goes, "You cannot interrupt me now." And he just kind of throws his arm, and his arm just kind of extends out.
Hold
and as
on.
it does, it almost melts a little bit.
No.
He's zoom punching me.
Damn it. I was trying to remember.
And it's going
what
to
it's
go.
called.
Let's see, who's he going to attack?
Zoom
He's Hi.
Hi.
So as the arm just kind of melts almost, it just kind of slaps into you.
Zoom.
Slap.
Nice.
Well, that was very rude.
Into your nightly
Does a 23 hit?
Maybe.
More than
That is 4 bludgeoning damage plus.
There we go.
Plus.
So in total. In total, 22 damage.
What?
Good thing he got hit with it.
Oh shit.
18 of that is acid.
I'm still conscious, fuck boy.
And your AC is reduced by 1 as your armor starts to corrode a little bit.
Ouch. We better make sure we take this guy down next round.
We need more crits.
Lot more crits.
That's where you're like, yeah, we don't need the healer.
At least we have like an entire
Well,
party.
we didn't think we don't need the healer. Just thought it would be more stupid to take 8 hours sleeping in a cave than to attack right
I know,
away.
I just find it funny.
8
Also,
hours
you got
later, he would have been done with his ritual.
your
Yeah.
your AC is reduced by 1.
All right, 13.
Your base AC is only 14.
No, but it was already reduced by 1 earlier
True.
because of the rust monster.
Yep. And Salma didn't want to mend your shield. You pissed him off.
He doesn't like you.
He doesn't like you. Okay. Next up is Leon.
Come on, get another crit.
We'll see.
Hey, do you have reach as a goat? 10 as large?
To reach as a goat is such a fun sentence. This is why this
Like,
game is
Archie's
amazing.
only
Also, I
have
don't think he
10
does.
feet.
Yeah, if they have arms to swing with,
The bite, you lunge.
it's a goat.
I mean, I've seen Goat
That's not
Simulator.
that
How
long.
far his tongue
I'm not a
is.
fucking giraffe goat. I'm a goat.
It's mostly for him, so that he gets a sneak attack. Just
Use your
ask him.
horns.
No, they have to be within 5 feet.
Oh, I thought he just has to be in combat.
If you were a small size, you could bonus action hide behind people.
Can he do that with the goat now?
So does he have like a 10-foot range then?
The guy?
Yeah.
The guy did, yes.
Okay.
He attacked from 10 feet.
5, 6, 7.
Bless
Bless
you.
you.
Just a nice, wet, meaty punch across the face for 22 damage.
I just imagine it was like lunging and then.
And then I just get blown the fuck out.
Now I wonder if that's a low damage or a high damage.
Just-
now.
Oh, that wasn't so. Oh god!
4 bludgeoning, okay, and 18 acid.
You get slapped across
Oh!
the face, and then you turn into Two-Face.
Alright, I'm
Crispy.
gonna,
Not necrotic, not radiant.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to dash.
More like
Okay.
bubble,
So
double
I'll
toil and
move.
trouble.
And then while I'm
Joker
moving,
now.
I can switch weapons, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna take up
Yeah,
my
it's
short
slapped on
sword.
the other side of the face too.
I'll move
And then
1, 2,
stretch your
3,
mouth.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Oh.
As you're running around,
Fuck
he just
him
kind
up.
of, his head almost kind of turns to follow you a little bit, but it's like just slowly behind where you are.
And then I'll stab him.
Okay. Make your attack.
Haha!
Stab him in the kidney.
Right in the goo!
Is that a natural 20?
No, it almost was. I got 24.
That will hit. Roll your damage.
That is 5 damage.
Okay. And as you stab it, you see the etches that kind of appear on the short sword. It does a -1 to damage. Adds a -1 to whatever damage it does.
Okay.
Good thing I'm a druid and I have natural weapons.
Is a short sword slashing or piercing?
Slashing and
Slashing.
piercing.
Piercing.
Piercing. Okay. No, because daggers both, and then like once you get a short sword and long sword, it's one or the other. It's weird.
Longsword is both.
Is
You
long sword
did
both?
reduce
They changed that.
damage?
'Cause I know like Pathfinder.
No, longsword's been both all the time. All this time.
I don't think no. Pathfinder.
Short sword's been piercing, longsword's been both for a very long time.
We'll look at this later. I don't think so, but we'll look at it later. Anyway,
Nerd fight, nerd.
that's what this is.
Who's up next?
All right. Next up, Arn. You are on a goat.
I think
He's ahead of me. He has a 9. I have an 8.
Then I shouldn't have gone.
You what did you have?
I had 8.
He has 8 as well. You have 8.
The goat hasn't gone yet, though.
The goat went.
Yeah, the goat went.
You went up and attacked him?
No, he
no.
could make it.
He double moved.
Yeah.
Oh, this
Yeah.
is still that same round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that we had
No.
moved on to the next round.
Mm-mm.
Well, alright then.
You haven't done anything
Alrighty
yet.
then.
I know, I thought.
Leap from the goat and stab him.
So
in the
we
face.
just had a lot of people on 8.
Yes.
So the dismount is half.
I mean, actually, technically, the guy should have gone 15. I fucked that up, but
Oh.
he's going on 8 from now on because I messed that up.
So, since I
Yes.
can't reach him from here, I'm going to dismount.
Okay.
And I am going to bonus action to unyield my unbridled rage.
Also, make a perception check when you get off.
No.
He's
That's a
angry.
5.
Okay. Also, you do notice he doesn't have any pupils.
Fantastic.
Creepy.
Gross. Don't care. Too busy
Just saying.
stabbing the bitch.
Okay.
And because I'm basically dead anyway, that is going to be a reckless attack.
Okay.
So he gets advantage on me for his next roll.
Okay.
Have fun with that.
Wait. Out of play or out of character knowledge, but
He's fine. He's got this.
So that will be a 19 to hit,
19 will easily hit.
and then 12 damage.
12 damage. What type of damage is that?
We'll go with slashing.
Okay.
Getting those dice.
As you swing down, you just kind of cleave him right, like, your anger blinds you, fear. It just comes right through him, and his body just kind of peels open. And
fucking
two
knew
of
it.
them raise up.
I fucking knew it.
What is this?
It's
If you want to put this next to him,
I don't want to. Fuck you.
Which one has my
no,
hex?
no. One over.
What?
There. Yeah.
Okay.
Which one of them has my hex?
I'll
Or do they
s-
both?
I would assume the
have
original.
No,
it?
it's
the
the
original.
original. I'm gonna divide that by half.
Just kind of stare at it, then howl incoherently.
So I guess we don't.
Oh!
So I guess we shouldn't hit it with slashing weapons.
Or we keep hitting it with slashing
what
weapons
kind of-
until it becomes too small to hit.
What was yours?
I had piercing.
Piercing. I wonder what bludgeoning would do to it.
Whack.
it might make a little sound, you know, when you
No.
hit macaroni and cheese.
Why is is that your go-to analogy?
Does his clothing
How
and
often
stuff?
do you hit macaroni and cheese? It looks like it duplicates, yes.
Okay.
It's a little more tattered, and you notice he's not as held together well, but he is still there.
What black sorcery is this? Stabby stabby.
Black
Exactly
magic
that. Black-
bullshit.
Exactly that. Black sorcery, yes.
Amir,
Like,
you're up.
Is this where you get your gun?
Just shoot it.
and I
His
pull-
gun don't work.
And I pull out my
He doesn't
gun.
need a gun. He has a bow.
You should not stand right behind me, because I need 20 feet to be an effective goat.
I can't go.
I just need 20 feet to be able to be an effective goat. So when he moved forward, it ruined being a goat.
Okay, well,
Should've-
now you have 20 feet.
Should have just been a bear.
Hey,
Oh yeah, you could have rode in on a bear.
Oh well.
Do I suffer any disadvantages or anything?
No.
No? Okay.
Which one are you shooting?
I'll go with the Wraith one.
Okay.
The secondary.
Do it up.
That is 15.
15 to hit.
Yeah.
That will hit
Alright. Then that is 11 damage.
with
Arrow.
arrow. Okay.
And then I'm going to use Action Surge.
Action.
Alright.
Blah, 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 blah.
Action surge.
Yes.
Yes.
Surge.
Then do another thing.
Surge. Surge. Surge.
Lieutenant Surge?
Heyo.
Over 20.
That hits.
Okay. So that is 10.
The lightning a mare.
10 damage.
Yeah.
Okay. As the second one forms and starts staring at you, just.
I got this!
Thank you!
Okay, so it's gone.
Yes.
Got
So
it.
that secondary one.
So I'm just going to put this over here for
over
now.
10 HP. Yay.
All right. Next up to the top with Mal.
Is there charge?
No.
Okay. So I'll just fine.
That's where you spent the last like half an hour figuring out.
So I spent 15 minutes looking
Okay.
for that.
I'm going to use Hexblade Curse on him,
Okay.
and then I am going to attack with my mace.
Okay.
Could we get super flanking?
No.
Got a nat 20.
That's
We're called surrounded.
Roll double damage.
Is it just the dice that are double?
4
Yeah,
people.
just the dice are doubled. The
That's
modifiers
called
are
a gangbang.
No one's stacking a McChicken on top of McDouble.
$19 damage.
Okay. Ah, torque.
Big meaty flank.
You see Bitsum kind of slough off a bit, and he just kind of slowly pulls himself back together. He blinks his not eyes, but you notice his face is kind of melting in a couple spots here and there.
Does it look like it did anything? Or?
Yes, it looks like he did a good amount.
Okay.
Your weapon now does -1 damage.
Okay.
This is-
Next up,
This is too
Leo.
reminiscent of like Cthulhu mythos. It's too-
So what happens to our arrows?
we kind of figured the tips just kind of melt away.
Okay.
And, or in this case, the entire.
I'm gonna destroy that rune, or try and just
With what?
a rock or something,
Okay.
or an arrow.
Make a strength check. Did you say or an arrow?
He
But
did.
yeah, like the arrowhead tip or whatever. Got a 10.
I was
10.
thinking he was just
Oh.
scratching.
You take a rock, you start chipping
Oh.
it. It's shaking a bit, but it's not really destroying it yet.
It's not bad.
You're making an effort. It's starting.
How does he react to that?
Push over the cauldron.
It's not his most pressing concern.
Alright, then I'm gonna action surge.
Okay.
I'm gonna dump the cauldron.
No, jump in the cauldron.
No!
Become one.
Absorb the powers.
Will that be a strength check or to tip it?
Yeah.
You better drink all that
thing
Kool-Aid
you're
you
not good
spilling,
at.
boy.
Yeah.
I almost saw a nat 20.
6.
Okay.
It was hovering on the 20 and then it
You
rolled.
take 1 point of fire damage from the really hot carbine.
Ow.
You just kind of run,
Hot.
push into it, and you just can't quite get the leverage.
You're supposed to use your
It-
foot, Brett.
Wiggles a little bit, then comes back down. Good try, though.
If only we had a strong person and lots of armor.
All right.
Nope, too angry.
Saloma's turn. Saloma's going to move 20 feet forward. And he's going to attempt to firebolt through the people. He's going to fail. Wow, how do you miss? Okay, no.
Alright.
Next up is Joji.
Get in there.
So who's that dude with the shield?
That would be moi.
You're just gonna push him out of the way.
You might be getting stamped.
Please don't. I will start taking death saving throws.
If I go for an attack, do I just have to push him out of the way as a goat, or does he do?
He's wondering how is he going to be able to get up to attack him.
What is your attack?
I want to move back 20 feet and then charge forward 20 feet.
That would do the potential hit against him too.
You
I'd
could
say.
probably go around and go here and
I
get
have to
like
move
20
20 feet in a straight line
Oh, for your attack.
for the attack.
You
to
would
get
you would
like
have
a
to beat his
bonus.
AC to deal damage to him, but you could theoretically get bumped out of the way, but you couldn't take damage from that.
What's your modifier on that, buddy?
It's whatever the goat's is.
That's
You afraid of the goat?
+5 to hit.
Why not just shift slightly so that you, instead of hitting him, you hit him?
You are the one that moved there. It was open.
No, you.
and you have a heck of a lot more hit points than I do right now.
Going in for backing up and then charging.
Bowling ball!
So which side are you favoring? Okay. So make an attack roll against him and against new guy.
Well, I didn't hit you. Well,
You spoke a little
Well-
too soon. What's your?
12.
That's right on my armor class.
Then it hits. Attacker wins dies.
Oh, jeez.
Oops.
As a reaction to shield,
Okay.
bumps my AC up by 5. So
Basically, alright, what the fuck? Man. Fuck! I will say it does push you back about 10 feet, though.
I want to be pushed this way then.
Okay, yep, that's...
Push into a more super flanking.
Super flanking.
Fucking goat.
11 to hit.
11 hits.
Okay.
Oh.
So it's
23 is not a special anymore.
Ooze.
Who's man?
24, and then so 44.
I'm just waiting for him to
The
invoke
cauldron.
somebody.
You do have the cauldron
Fine.
face.
8, so 11 damage. Bludgeoning.
11 damage, okay.
11
You got a bit
bludgeoning.
of goo on your horns.
That's a wet erase marker. I almost made a bad mistake.
Take one -1 to your
And
horns.
then, if he is a creature, must succeed a DC 13 strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
Oh, it's too bad it wasn't a dex score.
I checked
Okay.
it when you gave
Basically, as you hit, he just kind of... He bends back, and then his legs just kind of... Stands up
be
from his
knocked
stomach.
prone. Alright, cool. He's gelatinous. Fantastic.
He basically falls down, and then he stands up from his stomach.
So Orphan of Cause. If anybody plays,
I
Bloodborne,
do not.
Which they don't.
Um,
So, yeah, no, nobody knows.
I
The,
used to.
We got
Chat
a
Trevor?
knows what I'm talking about.
Lord.
The put on the broccoli head and then do the roll and you stand up from your like ankles.
There's the dex guy I'm waiting
The
for.
weirdest fucking roll I've ever seen.
First things first.
Searing thing.
Just heal 10.
What? You have heals?
I have one left, and that is preserve life. I'm using all of it on you.
Neato. Yay.
What you at now?
13.
Okay.
All right, and that's my turn.
Not enough.
It's enough if he rolls men. It's enough if he rolls men.
13? No?
That scares me.
Why do you think I'm still back there?
Alright.
Because you're a melee or
Is
a
that all
range,
you're
it's your job.
That's all I can do.
Because I'm a melee, really?
No.
Now, which is bigger issue?
I
You,
am a goat.
goat, sneaky boy.
Mace hit him hardest.
He just got shoved out of the way by a goat.
goat smells worse.
Yeah.
I'm screaming.
He's gonna kind
I'm
of stand
screaming
there,
the most.
and suddenly his face comes out of the back of his head as he just kind of turns around is where he stands.
Ah, nightmare fuel. Fantastic.
And over at Malrith.
This is an eldritch abomination. You cannot convince me otherwise.
That is a low roll. That is 9.
No way that hits.
Shit! You kind of duck it. It swings wide over you,
Your shield's
and
full on? Yeah.
bits of his hand just go
But I've got a 12.
flying
Yeah,
into the wall and sizzle away.
How long does that last?
It lasts until my next turn.
All right, Leon, you're up.
Stupid coat.
Alright, I'm gonna do a stabby.
That was my last spell for the day.
And you have.
Advantage for.
Yeah, you got major advantage. You are currently flanking with the Sisters of the Goat.
20!
That's a 20.
At 20.
Okay. Roll your
What the
damage.
fuck is going on?
It's not even the same
over
dice
there?
each time. It's like it's bouncing back and forth between those two.
What the shit?
Alright, so that's.
God, they're so much better when you have 2.
10, 12 damage.
12 damage total.
12 damage.
Describe how you kill him.
Thank fuck.
Okay, I'm gonna.
I don't feel bad about wasting
Let's
that
see.
heal now.
I'm gonna do like a cross slash.
Okay. So as
You.
you go to stab him, you
Don't
see his
break the
face turn
rules.
around towards him, and you notice that it opens this weird like just hole in the side. You see it just
I
kind of
thought this
focus
was a
on it for a
spell.
second.
I might
It's
be
like a weird
something
anime
then.
where the world just kind of goes black. And just
Mm.
everything stands still, just like you draw 2 lions almost on there.
Ooh, I like this.
Fucking Zorro.
This is
Yes.
turning anime.
That was the point.
We've gone full
Um,
anime.
And suddenly
Alright, what's
he's-
that Legend of the Five Rings?
a weird cross slash kind of goes through him. You all see him just break into 4 spots. And then right in the center, there's this weird glowing ball around his sword blade. And as you do it, there's a weird crack as this thunderous cry basically bolts out. And the guy just kind of splatters on the wall as you cast Booming Blade.
Splatters on the wall.
Yeah.
So we are covered in Eldritch Abomination
Are
ooze.
we going to ignore the fact that he just said that he cast Booming Blade?
Yes, because I'm covered in gross.
Good thing the goat moved me after all.
Holy crap.
We are all covered in gross.
Only you.
Well, I mean, to be fair,
I'm
I'm
far
hiding
away.
behind a cauldron because I'm trying to push it.
Well, he
Are you
said it
still
covered
doing
the walls, and the walls are 20 feet away.
It just kind of splattered everywhere. Yeah, you're all covered in gross.
Well, technically,
Guys.
I'm behind this. So.
You're a little less covered in gross than some. You all are
I
pretty gross.
had a goat and an arm shielding me from the gross.
Yeah.
Are we
you
out of
guys aren't
combat?
as bad.
What's that?
Are we out of combat?
I will say yes, you're
So
up.
what was
Okay,
about
can I try
casting
to-
How did
Booming
this
Blade?
guy explode?
I want to try to read the rune. The one right next to me.
Sure. It's not an actual language, it's just an arcane rune.
Okay.
Same with as you look around, the 4 of them are all arcane runes.
To be honest, I thought those were just like illusions, so that's why I tried breaking them.
You're gonna run afoul of a explosive runes someday with that. You know that, right?
I don't need to touch it.
You don't have
You
to
don't
touch
have to touch
explosive,
it.
If you read it, it goes off.
Yeah.
That's
Wait.
why.
That's
Do
why
I have to read it out loud?
No.
No.
Oh my god.
That's why you cast I prepared explosive runes this morning on all of your instances of it.
And then you come across the troll that can't read, and you're fucked.
Yes.
Wow.
So how did he cast booming?
I don't understand how magic works.
He did.
How?
Yes.
God! I want to use my
was
foot to help
God.
him push the cauldron over.
Okay. Yeah, you just kind of walk up and.
I mean that
with
in
2 of you
character,
pushing it.
like,
it's
I
Yeah,
don't understand
did it.
how
Yeah.
And it just kind of pours in the wall, and you see weird spines and stuff and other weird body parts kind of roll out into the ground.
I still have not vented my spleen upon this man, so I am going to grab a pickaxe from someone, whoever's nearest, and start going to town on the runes individually.
Okay. Yeah, the runes break and they.
I'm gonna
fizzle.
hold up the parrot. Is he still?
The parrot starts breathing again. It's not.
Is
It's
still,
not awake. It's still asleep, but it's recovering. It looks like.
So it's not frothing at the mouth.
Well, the
then?
froth is still there, but it's drooping.
Okay.
The
The
froth doesn't
parrot
just
lives.
poof away. It drips.
Detect magic.
I mean, there's still magic, but it's fake now. Magic lasts for a while after it's used.
Are my 2 pounds of mushrooms still magical?
They are slowly shriveling up.
Oh no! I should have force fed him these.
Oh yeah.
The druid has never been
Does
more
my sword
triggered.
still have the runes on it?
What's your problem? He was a
which
bad
one?
guy.
The one that gives it like -1.
I thought you meant the parrot.
There was no rules. It was corroded.
Oh, corroded.
And yes, it does.
The big
Okay.
bad guy.
I thought you were gonna
Like
force feed
permanent
the mushrooms to the
yes.
parrot. I was like,
That was my take too.
Ending.
Force feed the parrot
Yeah,
again.
I was gonna say, maybe I could ask our kobold friend for some help.
I'll change back.
How did it go in there?
Can I check?
Gross.
I want to use detect magic. Like, is he in a puddle or is his cloak there with all the runes?
Which? Oh, the guy. His
Yeah.
clothes are on the ground. Yeah, like
I
think
wonder-
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Detect magic on them.
I mean, they're infused with magic.
What
but
kind of magic?
Necromantic conjuration, the usual.
All right,
So,
actually, I'll have who's nearby it.
I'm nearby it.
Okay.
Yo.
Anyone who's nearby can make a knowledge religion check if you'd like.
Can I walk up to it?
You most certainly can. In fact, I'd be offended if you didn't.
18.
18.
I'm gonna go up and study the design.
The what?
I'm gonna study the design.
On his
16.
Cloak.
Sure.
16.
16. Okay. It's first of all, it's pretty shit. It's
Oh.
kind of stitched together. It looks like it was made together from probably garbage ruffians. All of you, what would you get?
16.
16 because you're raised in the church. You two have studied it through it, so you've noticed it with your 18. You do vaguely recognize the symbol. You guys recognize it as the symbol of a demon lord. You recognize it as the symbol of Udek,
Udek.
the effective god of oozes.
Ew. Is it glowing?
No, it was just in his cloak.
I'm gonna check around the room.
Check,
Like, mainly just sticking to the walls.
Anything you're particularly trying to do?
Just see if there's perhaps another entryway or.
Sure,
kinda-
sure.
There's a tunnel coming up here.
Well, it's like a small cave. It's where the water came from. It's coming from more or less. Yeah, make an investigation check. You said you're
Investigation?
looking for other like doorways or something.
Yeah.
Okay, investigation check.
Secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel through the mountains.
16.
Secret tunnel. You don't really see anything door-wise other than you see the cave the water's coming in through. It's kind of small. You see the door you came through.
Okay.
Was the cloak the only thing that he had there?
On him, you mean?
Yeah, it was there, yeah, and his little pile of nothing.
Yeah, is there anything else there?
In his little goop pile.
Yes.
Our arrows.
No, those have been eaten. Make an investigation check.
I'll assist.
What's the difference between investigation and perception?
Perception is just kind of noticing. Investigation is thoroughly looking through stuff.
I am
Okay.
too
I
busy
got a 15.
breaking.
Hey, I'm
the
assisting, so you have
walls.
advantage.
Oh, okay, I'll roll again. 19. Even better.
You don't really see anything in this pile.
Okay.
I'm gonna, I guess, he's breaking up the runes because I imagine that'll take a little bit of time. I'm just gonna walk the entire chamber using detect magic to see if I find anything.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a look.
So do what I did, but with magic.
Yeah, I'm gonna use magic like a radar, like a little, you know,
I'm a splash.
One of
around
those
the water.
metal detectors.
except for magic. Yeah,
Yep.
just like beep beep beep
So
beep.
as you're beeping around,
Splish, splash, I am taking
you do
a
get some.
bath.
You do get some spikes of magic. I mean, there's mostly magical in the air, but you do get some spikes here or there.
I'm gonna be
Where?
taking
In some of the, he has some bags and crates and stuff on the side. I'm thinking a couple of them are digging his magic.
Hey, can we have someone check these for traps? I'm getting some spikes here.
I charge
So,
them.
by the way, I want to take a look at the water, see if the water's starting to clear up.
Yeah, I'll go over and check.
Sure. The water was already looking relatively clear.
Okay.
The water didn't look infected.
I ram the boxes.
Okay. As you ram the boxes, they break open.
Sweet.
Way to wait for the guy to finish trap checking them.
I stomp on whatever's in the boxes.
I killed the goat.
I think that's more than one dice roll, bud.
Looks like meat's back on the menu.
I turn at the eldritch little bitch that thinks he can take on a giant goat and snort.
You have disadvantage. I got this.
I'm gonna go take
Disadvantage
a
on
bath.
what?
You're poison.
No, that
River?
wore off.
That
Oh, that
poison
worked.
lasted like 20 minutes.
2 minutes.
3 hours ago.
Alright,
I'm gonna
anyway.
check their thing.
I'm gonna look at the stuff. Yeah.
Okay. And there you see a couple vials of liquid.
They're not smashed.
A couple of them are.
Yes.
There's a couple of vials of red liquid. I would say there's about 3. Looks like there's about 5 smashed ones.
Value.
There's also a small box. Well, 2 small little satchels, like boxes, that are kind of like hard leather with like a lock on the outside.
Anybody good at picking a lock? Otherwise,
As well as a dagger and a scabbard.
oh, is that detecting his magic?
The dagger is is not detecting his magic, but it does look very fancy.
Okay, so it won't blow up. Here, use daggers. Check this out.
Thank you.
But the
I will also try and open the.
It is like a jewel
box.
dagger, so it's a really nice dagger. Open the little boxes.
Yeah.
Make a.
And I will use my
Sleight of
my
hand.
set of lockpicks.
Yeah, you use the thieves' tools check.
So
since
sleight
you
of
warned
hand.
me that stuff could blow up, I'm just gonna.
That is 18.
All right, the first one clicks open. Inside, there appears to be a small little leather-bound book with the symbol that was on the guy's cloak on the front of it. A couple of weird vials of oils and other ointments and stuff, and little bits of herb.
Alright,
Where's the
Will
light
you let me
coming
try to
from
pick
in
up the
this
book?
room?
The fire that was under
What's
the
that?
collar.
Because I'm there with
Okay.
you.
Yeah,
will you let me
I'll-
pick up the book?
I'll give the book back to you.
Alright, I'm gonna look at the book.
It's a holy text.
Okay. Does it have a title on it?
No, it's a holy text.
Okay, I
It's-
open it.
It's the holy text of Udak.
The Great Adventures of Udak.
Yeah.
What's it say?
Udak,
It's
the
talking about
emphasis.
oozes.
He doesn't have an entire Bible dedicated to the demon lord of oozes written up.
Yes, he does.
It basically speaks greatness of how he kind of crawled from nothing of a larva and made something of himself and created oozes' adventures.
A real
And
coming
it's
of
the
age
same
story.
I mean, it sounds
A
pretty
family
interesting.
story. A comedy.
It sounds interesting. I'm gonna put it in my bag.
I mean, I could write it up probably if you'd like. It'll be a short little pamphlet, but no, but maybe something.
What do you call it?
The holy
If
pamphlet.
you say Avison, I will kill you.
The holy pamphlet
said
of Jonathan
Udak.
Swift.
Yes.
Ubek.
Okay. What were you saying?
Udek.
Oh, was that the only one that was locked, or was there 2?
The other one, there's 2 of them that were locked.
Yeah, I'll try and unlock the second one as well.
Mickey, lock it still.
I lose my mushrooms, right?
Yes.
That is 24.
Sure. It looks to be a little. Almost like lockpicks and little wires, some screwdrivers. It appears to be a set of tinker's tools.
Ooh.
If that dagger isn't like beneficial, we try to sell it.
Yeah.
Get some
Yeah,
better
I
equipment.
mean, we'll definitely figure out what to do with it
Yeah,
later.
we
do
can
you think
discuss
so?
equipment stuff later.
the dagger thing we found, if it's not like beneficial,
Yeah.
it's
And we
ornate.
need to get this man a shield.
I thought his was. Oh no, yours was the one that was repaired.
Mine is lovingly repaired by Joan.
Who made that man a gunner? I did,
Alright.
sir. He's my cousin.
So
he's
there
an
were like some
asshole.
kind of tools in there then?
We're all
Tinker's tools. Yes.
Tinker's
It's a
tools.
tinker's toolkit.
Oh, toolkit. Nice.
Does anyone?
Should I add that to the list?
Yeah, add it to the list.
Alright, because I got the great people.
Add it to the list.
I think it's like a
French
French called like
Higher
priest.
question
so-
mark?
Would anyone know what these potions do?
So 3 red potions. I forgot that I was the one who had the list earlier.
Do potions have auras like magic?
They have schools.
So yeah, that
I'll
would
be honest, I don't remember what the school for this one is.
Coordinate silver,
you can
tinker's
do
tools,
schools,
three
but I
red
can't get as
I
potions,
can identify them given time.
Oh,
With
okay,
the identify
that'll
spell.
We did
fancy
have that.
dagger.
I can tell
fancy
you if they're
dagger.
poison.
Here, you know what? Here, actually, while they're searching around the rooms, I will prepare identify on the potions.
Alright, so you take up the pearls, kind of roll it around. You through it. They appear to be potions of healing.
We
That
have
would
3
be
potions of
conjuration,
healing.
typically done, I think.
Is it? I don't think it's conjuration. It might be abjuration. I'll look into that later.
Alright. You know how to.
Were the
detect
other
magic,
5
right?
Yeah.
vials also looking
Alright.
like the same thing?
Could you
Yeah.
help me for a second?
Okay.
Alright.
What's gonna happen?
Why did you smash this up in that?
I am going to
It
take
could've
out
been
my
bad.
short
I'm
sword.
sorry, you're still a goat.
Could have been
And I'm gonna
bad.
kinda,
Drugs.
like,
Bad.
slash it at an open space and cast Booming Blade.
Okay.
Like, try to recreate what happened, like,
Sure,
at the
sure,
very
sure.
end of that fight.
Make
And then I'll ask if you can tell what's going on.
make an Arcana check.
Arcana.
I'll use the
Well,
detect
I'm
magic.
asking him to, like, detect what's going
So
on.
make it with advantage, like, because he's assisting you.
Okay.
What the hell is going on?
15.
15. You're able to get a kind of realization of what you did a little bit. He seems to have some natural one indicating arcanic abilities.
Oh, he's going into Arcane Trickster. Got it.
That's
took me
a
a
little
much.
bit.
That took me a lot longer than it needed
It seems
to.
like he has a little bit of the knack for it. It's not like a sorcerer's kind of bloodline thing, but he's able to kind of instinctively know how to position things to do it a little bit.
You're a wizard, Harry.
He doesn't look that hairy to me.
Works at Dairy Queen, puts Harry in the blender, puts him in a blizzard. Or a blizzard Harry.
Okay, but
You're
yeah.
a lizard, Harry.
So it looks
So
like
this is
you.
magic.
It looks like you've got a talent for it. Yeah, you weren't born with this, but you somehow have a.
He's able to pick it up pretty quickly.
Yeah, you can pick it up pretty quickly.
Thank you.
The crack.
Well, now I want to learn angry magic.
I think your
I
anger's
think
already
it's just
magical.
called Detroit.
Woo!
Hi, Detroit fans.
You're the one who
have
went there, not me.
We don't have any Detroit fans.
So,
No one in Detroit is watching us.
anything else we can?
They could be.
There's people in
Pull out a
Detroit.
gun.
Pull out a gun and the entire city of Detroit tunes in.
Anything else in this room?
So do we want that?
Not particularly.
No!
There's some other like little scripture things written around, but nothing.
Are there any notes of what he was trying to do?
It was
Grand
bad.
Theft
Yeah,
That's all I
you
care
can
about.
find some. It looks like most of the writing has been corroded, but what you're able to glean, it looks like he was trapping souls, and sending them to the abyss to try to earn favor for his god.
Oh, I suppose there's no way
Can I
to
see
get them
your
back,
player's
huh?
handbook?
Probably not.
What?
Can I see your player's handbook?
Well, at least we stopped him, right?
Okay, so is it safe to assume he caused the disease to kill people to trap their souls in the abyss?
You can assume whatever you'd like.
I'm going to assume that.
Yeah.
I mean, we are the victors. We write the history.
Renette made it. My parent didn't die.
As meanwhile, around that time. You're a bitch.
Hey, I saved your little ass.
No, you're the one that poisoned that poor animal.
This animal is mine.
Remember how he reluctantly put
I'm
the
having
gold for
some
this
very
bird?
serious druidic issues with our warlock.
Is there anything like Child Protective Service but with animals?
Am I so
He
high?
gets hungry.
Here,
That
how
was only
about
20
we
minutes.
start heading back to the surface?
I
But
agree.
there's a whole other tunnel to explore.
He had the option to eat it.
I don't think we're gonna find anything down that tunnel.
Hey guys, I have an idea. Let's go to sleep in the cult.
It's a dead end. We can secure it.
I mean,
Start playing Sorcerer's Apprentice music as Ooze is just kind of bobbing.
the demon minion thing comes back. Thank you.
It's just waiting for its next host.
I mean, we could also crawl up the water pipe of infinite doom.
No.
Well,
You don't want to get waterboarded while trying to climb up a halfway vertical tube.
I think we should try to get back as quickly as possible because there was a scenario with a goat man.
Wait, what?
What?
When?
A satyr.
Oh!
If the parrot's waking up, who knows what kind of trouble he'll get in.
Sure, yeah. Let's go up and see if things are getting better on the surface. That's a fair point.
The last thing we need is another angry gorilla.
It wasn't my fault. I was the one that calmed it down.
And then the satyr shot it.
In the ass.
And then I killed the goddamn thing.
Anyway, back
Oh,
to the
my Lord.
surface. I want to check on the people.
So the
Yeah,
surface
yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, let's go check and see if anything changed.
Alright, as you kind of make your way back, it's much
transition
easier.
change.
You get to the kobold compound, someone's like, you guys leaving?
Come
we
with
gotta
us.
head back to the surface now.
Oh,
We have
You
to
do
check
good.
On the people that are sick.
man.
You do good. Come with us.
Too bright.
All right, here's a high five.
I will be back to call upon your services later.
I would suppose most people would be too bright if compared to a
I
kobold.
will ask him if he can.
We
fix
could have
my
gotten
sword.
shield repaired. Now you just gotta make him more angry.
Yeah, fair.
Your sword is repaired.
Can you repair his
Thank
shield?
you. Thank you, mighty kobold.
I'm going to use my powers of immense persuasion to suddenly magically befriend Salamala
Can-
with one
can-
He's
die
gonna
roll.
start
Okay,
kissing his
do
ass.
it. Do it.
That's a 14.
2 silver.
Hey,
That's fair.
I'll persuade him.
I'll grab it out of the
No, make
sack
him
and
pay
hand it to him.
for it.
Mm.
This is what happens when your dick to your handbag.
That's entirely.
Well, minions, this is where we part.
Where'd you get the magic
Yes.
stone? Where can I get a magic
Yes, he
stone?
pulls out his diamond.
Yeah.
In the Undercity.
Let's make a pit stop to the inner city.
Now, no more stealing from the surface people.
Or if you do, leave the magic rock thing behind. Persuasion?
I will miss most of your minions.
If we're ever around the Undercity, we'll need a guide. We'll let
Maybe
you know.
this colony will get up and swinging soon. Who knows? But I hope to see you soon.
Some of you.
I'm gonna miss you, son of a.
Come along, Joan.
All right.
Please. It's Samaladan.
Samalan.
Samalad.
Samalan.
Ah, I get it.
And then he goes back into his town.
All right.
As we continue our way to
Town.
the surface.
On our way up the
Before-
ladder and out of the tunnels, I'm just going to mention in passing to Joan, how would you feel if we had to murder them?
Oh, I don't know. I think he did a good job with my sword.
I'm not going to deny that he did a good job,
And it was
but,
very helpful.
Bum.
and I'm not going to deny that, but you do realize he's an enemy of the surface folk.
Well, how so? You're down there, we're up here.
The whole
I know you don't think like I know you don't like things that live underground after the badgers, but not everything down there is wanting to kill you.
I have a question
The
for
problem
you.
is that the Badgers didn't want to kill me either.
Question: can I hear them whispering this to each other?
We're not really whispering.
Yeah.
I'm a walk by him and just, okay, boomer.
Why? You're the vampire. You're definitely older than me.
Hey, Fred.
And he's the guy that exploded.
Were the kobolds that were sick getting better too when we left?
You didn't really see them; those kind of on the edge
Well,
of the thing.
before I left, I wanted
Oh,
to
yeah.
verify.
Yeah.
Okay. People just kind of got up and left. I wasn't done.
Yes. As you get back to the surface, you
I'm worried we might have to exterminate us the fucking
Why
Xenos.
don't you just hire them?
Just
Repair the people's stuff.
I mean, that would be better.
That's the
Yes.
plan and be done
I'm
with it.
not gonna
All
lie.
right, fire.
I'm sure they could use plenty of repairs.
Nonetheless,
You could make a treaty or something between the.
I
Eventually,
mean, that would be the ideal, yes.
eventually just persuade them to leave the diamond behind.
Did I fucking stutter? I said that would be ideal, yes.
So work with them. Don't murder them.
he's a barbarian. There's only one way that
It's
goes.
not murder, it's an emancipation from their souls.
It's not
For their souls.
emancipation.
That sounds like a
That's
warlock.
just murder with extra steps.
No, it's just
Yes, you're catching on.
it's vermin extermination. Kobolds, goblins.
The vermin extermin?
So while we're having this conversation, do we make it to the surface?
Yes. Outside, he notices there's a large bustle of people running through the city. Most going to where the hospital is. As people seem to be waking up.
Did the lady make it?
The lady that fell in the street?
Yeah.
I mean, you're not in the building. You just see people running to the
The
hospital.
one that I just went, ma'am, to.
And you see some people coming out from the hospital.
Okay, so I'll go over there to check on that one. That's the only one I brought in there that I'm aware of.
Fedora, ma'am.
Alright, so you get there. You do see people sitting up in bed,
Molly.
in the bed. Some of them are kind of weak, some of them are just kind of coming around. Some of them have been up for a bit. She is moving. And she's just kind of sitting there. And you see a man you haven't met before sitting next to her, as well as like 2 young children. And they're kind of talking amongst themselves.
We did good.
So how's everyone feeling? I asked the doctor.
Oh, well, People seem to be waking up. That's always good. They're a little groggy. They've been out for a while, malnourished.
About an hour and a half, 2 hours ago.
Give or take, yes.
Okay, so yeah, looks like that worked then.
I want to go check on the
Rockaball!
the goat man.
Did that parrot just tell me to kill my patients?
Wait, what?
The fuck? Calm
What
down, your
language was
parrot.
that?
The parrot was yelling in common.
Racquetball?
He said, "Fuckaball."
Oh.
Oh!
Racquetball.
I heard rock and all.
The parrot is quite rude.
I can tell. Why do you have it?
We needed a canary.
That's not canary.
It's a big fucking canary.
I'm not the one who paid for it.
That's a smart fucking doctor.
Hey,
Right, the dwarf.
comedy heals the soul. Would you like to buy this parrot?
In full honest conscience, it's not a very funny parrot.
I thought it was pretty funny.
I'd like to get that parrot out of my establishment.
It'll eat things. I want to go check on the goat person.
We should also probably
Sure.
report to someone
Yeah.
in the military.
I got the name written down.
Yeah, we should
somewhere,
find out if
but-
the quarantine is
Oh, that's right. You shaved him too, didn't you?
Sorry, what?
As you
Just
guys
say it.
leave the hospital, you hear a
I forgot
piercing
about that.
shriek through the town
I forgot about
from the direction of the caravan.
I'm gonna go check on the street.
Yes.
As you
I
get
was already
over
on
there,
my way.
the shriek is emanating from around where the kobold's cage was. The shriek this time apparently has come from the kobold as he's woken up and realized he is shaved.
You mean the satyr?
Yes.
I shaved the scales off of the kobold.
Oh dear God!
That's not called shaving, that's called flaying.
Yeah.
So, what's the first words that come out of his mouth?
What the shit?
I heard it was retribution for what you did to the monkey.
Fuck you!
Does he have pants on?
No!
It is all hanging out.
That was the entire point. And then he was naked.
Now, what did you learn from this Vevel?
I'm gonna use minor illusion to
Don't
put clothes
pass
on
out
him.
with your sleep. Don't pass
Yeah,
out.
that being said, yeah, the illusion puts clothes on him, though. You do now all know why he has a 16 charisma.
Well then.
Vivel is packing apparently.
Gonna get this goat. Somebody had to say.
Vevel, what did we learn?
To get bigger gorillas.
I hold up the razor with all of his fur.
We can continue this all the way to the capital.
He just kind of mopes in the back of the corner.
You want a carrot?
He just kind of glares at you, just fuck off.
I
But
can
as
do that.
soon as he finishes that, you hear his stomach just.
I'll go get you a carrot.
He hasn't eaten in like a day.
I'm gonna go get him some soup from the tavern.
Do you think you would like a mushroom?
My mushrooms are gone. They
You had
shriveled
2
up.
pounds of
They
them.
shriveled up.
Oh,
yeah,
did
but
they?
that's what
Oh.
you do with mushrooms. You don't
Yeah.
take the full fucking
You-
grown on the ground. You dry them first.
Yeah.
Just
I mean, also, they were magic and sustained by magic, so they just kind of.
so probably yeah, they're just dust.
Darn.
So
They
I'm
just
gonna
pull the
go.
full
So,
Spider-Man.
you know what that tells you?
I'm gonna go find the captain of the
I'm
army
going with
regiment that was quarantined
Yes.
in the town.
It's not too hard. There's it's a little
Yeah.
bit of chaos because of the new developments.
Don't be fooled,
So
kids.
the guards are kind of running
Don't
around.
rail mushrooms. It's a bad idea.
The guards are kind of running around. He's sitting there just trying to maintain order. Just like, all right, no, get the fuck, just no. You get to the hospitals, see what's going on. There's a big commotion. All right, no. I hear there was a scream. I checked with the scream. Was there anything bad? Don't worry about it. It's just a fucking satyr again. Oh, hi. How can I help you? I'm sorry, I'm very busy right now.
Just want to say we're pretty sure we got the disease cleared up. We found creepy, nasty cultists down in the mine, murdered the absolute shit out of him, got covered in goop, and that was about 2 hours ago. And it sounds like, according to the doctor, about 2 hours ago, the people started waking up.
Do you have proof?
I cast a good spell. It makes everything good.
Do you have proof, sir?
Can you grab the
I make magic.
oils and weird shit from the?
I grabbed the guy's
Budak
cloak
box
with all the runes and the oil.
And the book.
and the Holy Book of Budak.
Oh, yeah, and we found this book.
Yeah.
I see.
We can take you down to where the ritual was.
No, no, thank you, no need for that.
What, you don't like creepy dark spaces?
Not particularly now.
I mean, that's fair. I don't like them either.
I will need to confiscate those in the name of the king.
I have no problem with that.
I have
First
no
time
issue.
I mean,
hearing
I
of a
can give
king.
you the book and stuff. What about the oils? What do the oils do?
It's
Probably the disease.
Oh, yeah,
it's,
sure.
It's like anointing oils and stuff.
Wait a
It's-
second. Are you taking credit for our...
What does it matter?
Because he's taking our pay.
We say
No one ever
these
said they're
people.
going to pay you.
Yeah, we're doing this to break the quarantine.
There was no job to break the quarantine. It wasn't,
I'll give
hey,
him the
figure out what's
stuff.
going on. It's, we need to
I-
leave this town. Let's get the
I want to go to
Yeah.
the
And
Miners
people were
Guild.
dying.
Okay.
And we
I'll
don't
give
really
him the
care about
stuff.
that.
I do.
Thank you. I'll get this in. I'll bring this to
After
my
we
superior.
slice that dude in
message to
4
him.
bits.
We should hopefully be able to break the quarantine by nightfall then. Worst by tomorrow morning.
Okay.
You people are very
Um,
wishy-washy with your...
I
You go to the Miners
Gotcha.
Guild, so he
Yeah.
turns and he leaves. You go to the Miners Guild. You get up there.
And I would like to tell them about the waterfall area with the pool. I'd like to tell them how we found what looked like ore veins,
Oh, the gold.
like the shiny spots.
He's just kind of sitting in his chair and he leans over and goes, "You're telling me you found more ore veins?
It's just past the Kobold Village.
There's a what?
There's a Kobold Village.
Does the town guard know about this?
We haven't spoken with the town guard yet.
Oh, you were the town guard.
Also, yes.
I'm very confused.
So yes, the town guard technically does.
But the kobolds did.
But I
help
am
us.
also a temp, and now all the normal guards are back on duty, so I'm presumably out of a job.
Are we all there?
Way to work yourself.
I
out
was
of a
with
job.
him, so.
I assumed I would tag along, but why not?
Yeah. I'll send some people to check it out. Thank you for the information.
Gonna have to drink
The
a lot
lead
of water.
kobold's name is Salamalad, and he's a bit of a pain in the arse. Not a terrible thing as kobolds go, but a bit of a pain in the arse.
That's a load of letters.
He shoots lasers
Yeah.
out of his eyes.
Yeah, he shoots lasers.
Should have probably led with that.
I'm sorry, what?
He's also.
Don't
magic.
underestimate.
You're gonna want to
So I
bring
would play
someone
nice.
He does have
that knows
laser
some
beams and
magic.
fireballs.
Make sure you don't be a traitor against him, otherwise he'll fuck you up.
Trainer, what? Am I, what?
That's
Why am I in the service of this kobold
You're
now?
not in the service of this kobold. He's just choosing his words poorly.
I need a drink.
Trust me,
Oh.
we do too.
I need more than one.
What the fuck's all over your armor?
I thought I washed most of it off.
Not the face. Didn't so much get the armor.
Well, I did take a bath.
True.
But I mean, it was there. I wouldn't get everything.
Uzi cultist.
That would be the remnant of what was causing the disease.
I see. Cool. I will let people know that the ore veins have been found. We will look on that. Thank you for the information.
And make friends with the kobolds.
I'll get right on that.
Or
Yeah, we
exterminate
heard that
the
they-
Xenos. Either way,
We've heard that they've been doing
let
some
us know.
sketchy activities, so
you
if you
should
could
tell
just,
the town guard that's not my jurisdiction.
they already know that.
Yeah, I was passing it on to Bakersfield shortly.
Cool. I'll go. I'll go let everyone know. And he kind of look. You seem like he kind of looks at the bottle of rum he's had, just slowly pours it out.
So let's go find Bakersfield next.
All right. Yeah, Bakersfield is not in the main offices right now. He is actually up by the city guard, as you were directed to by the town guard, as he's been kind of just helping run relations.
Okay.
Is the highest ranking official in this town for that. Him and the mayor are both up there. The others are, all right, no, bring down the thing now. If people are waking up, you gotta. No, Janice, coffee with cream. Thank you. Now, oh, hello.
Hi. We killed the cultist that was causing the disease. He was down in your copper mines.
Is a kobold causing the disease?
Cultist. But you do have kobolds.
What?
They are surprisingly friendly. You might be able to make a deal with them.
What could they possibly offer? They're
Diamonds.
kobolds.
I mean, I feel like the main thing would be
Explain
just
missing chickens.
not spending. Yeah. The leader Salamalad has claimed that he's been stealing stuff, which is a problem. You might need to get more attentive guardsmen.
He has diamonds to offer.
What?
No.
And he shoots lasers
He's
out
stealing
of his eyes.
diamonds.
No.
No. Well,
He
he
has a
he
diamond.
has diamonds to offer.
He has
Come on, get
Just one
diamonds.
diamond. That is very
He
special.
has
According to
one
him,
diamond.
main city of his.
And he shoots
See?
lasers out of his eyes.
What? You're robbing me, John. You're pulling me leg. Right? You're wretching me on.
You ask
Bakersfield.
your boy
Yes.
here.
You are wanking my
They,
dick.
the kobold leader is magic.
Ah, fuck.
And probably somewhat dangerous.
So
Ah,
make
shit.
friends.
However, I'm not sure exactly how much he understands what things are valuable, so you might just be able to buy them off easily to get access to the copper mines and maybe even put them to work now.
Copper mines. Those are shut down.
We found
We
more
might
veins.
have, there might be some more ore. Well,
This has been a weird day.
yes.
You're telling us.
Yes, it
It's
has.
a little diorama.
The
Blood.
one who was causing all of this.
We murdered him.
Ew. Wait, you murdered somebody.
Well, no, it was more of an
Well-
ooze man.
He started.
Do y'all like to
Shit,
talk?
the color just kind of drains from his face.
I did say we killed a cultist.
Y'all just love talking with your foot in your mouths, don't you?
Yes.
We killed a man. No, he was a cultist. He Ooze man.
I don't think you have any room to talk, Mr. Goat.
Yeah, but at least I'm insane consistently.
You smashed all our potions.
You ran over to the potions like a little slut, so I had to make sure that they were
I
all
didn't
recovered.
run over to anything. I scanned that place.
Anyway,
I see.
What if they would have been?
We'll look into
bombs
that when we
there?
get a chance.
No,
We
they
have
were complaining.
Check.
good amount we're having to deal with now with the people waking up.
Yeah.
Here,
So we report in and let you know what we accomplished.
fair enough. With the gods waking up, we might not be needing your services anymore. I will let you know come the morning.
I suspected as much and might end up moving on and working for Master Rika with the caravan. With some talk
Shows
about
up late
so,
to the battle.
We'll
if that's the case,
sorry,
I
guys, I was
may
late.
have another job lined up.
Okay.
So I appreciate my time here.
Man, I am so hungover. I had to bring over a
Fair
coffee
enough.
to bed.
Trying to be the no hard feelings.
Yes.
If he has
Well,
to fire
I'll-
me because he doesn't need me anymore.
I'll let you know in the morning.
And then we javelin.
What?
Talking about Tataka.
Oh.
I'm narrating that he was late for the battle, so he had to bring coffee, and then just javelin.
That's more or less accurate. From what
Yeah.
I've heard.
Yeah, no, that's pretty much most fights.
Anyway, so with that, the day is kind of getting late. You are set up with free room and board for the evening for everybody as a thank you,
I'm already there.
and food.
Hell yeah.
So with the new people waking up, some people are tucked away with loved ones. Other people are going to the tavern and getting fucking wasted. So it is actually pretty bustling.
I'm drinking.
Yeah, Liv and Jenna are running around. There are some cleaners that have come in, clean up, and they all have to clean your armor as a thank you.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. All
I
right.
really
so
hope they know how to clean my stuff.
you'll find out.
No!
Dun dun dun.
Anyway, so with that, you guys can get back to that. We will wrap that. You all level up to level 3.
Yeah.
So what I'll do is I'll have you guys roll hit points on stream.
Okay.
Your points on stream.
Yep, so roll hit points on the stream, and then we'll level up outside the stream after that.
The cleric's a D8, right?
I believe
Please
so.
no one, please no one, please,
Hey,
please no one. Oh, thank God!
That's not so bad.
I got Max.
Darn it.
That's not the dice I rolled.
I got 2.
All right.
Andrew's D10, right?
Plus your con
Yeah.
mod.
Yeah,
Damn
fight
it.
Oh,
D10.
plus con.
Plus con mod.
Okay.
I'm up to
Level
27.
1 plus con.
1 plus
I know
con
that's
mod.
not much
that's
to
a
you.
Oh, only
Okay.
4.
Plus your
2
con.
HP
Yeah.
increase.
What does that bring you to?
19.
Okay.
Nice meaty 35.
Got my max 8, so I got plus 2, so I got 10 in total.
Nice, nice. So what are you at then for max?
27.
27. It's 27, 35,
35.
19,
18.
18,
18.
18. Come here.
We'll cut it.
24.
24.
HP?
200.
Are we gonna go with the 1 or are we gonna go with the 6?
Why'd you roll 2 dice?
Because I rolled a 1.
No,
I rolled
then
it.
He is
Get
not
the
merciful.
Yeah, I know.
So
up
go
to 17.
17. All right. Did you add your con mod?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Yep,
with
you're
my
up to
con
17.
mod. I'm very aware of where I'm at when I roll.
I'm like, he was
Come
rolling
on.
11 for the last level, so.
You get
Yeah.
the healthier animal though, right?
I've gotten 2 ones so far.
Wait,
My
you get-
original one, my original roll was a 1.
Do you get the healthier
Enter
animal
your
when you
massive
change that?
damage
As
auto
temporary
kill.
points.
Yeah. So I mean, if you plan to mostly go into combat
I
as
was
an
still
animal, at least
standing.
that's better.
Right.
Yeah, but every time I
was
go into
riding.
combat as an animal, I don't ever hit
Oh.
as the animal.
All right.
Because
So,
it dies
To
before I
keep
get
people
to hit
from
as an
having to
animal.
wait around, we will leave you here for the night. We will see you all again next week at level 3.
Awesome. This is where the fun begins.
Oh shit!